Live?
Yeah.
Let's go, bro.
All right, Shalom. We the Hebrew Israelites. We out here on another Saturday, beautiful Saturday afternoon. Those who teach this word, come out here and teach our people, wake our people up, Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans, and give them warning from the Most High, Yahweh Bashem Yahushai. This place is about to be destroyed. First and foremost, I'd like to give all praises to Yahweh
Bashem Yahushai, Bashem Kakadash,
Barakatah Yahweh,
Barakatah Yahweh,
Yahushai,
Barakatah Yahushai,
Yahweh,
Barakatah Yahweh,
Yahushai,
Barakatah Yahushai,
Yahweh,
Barakatah Yahweh,
Yahushai,
Barakatah Yahushai.
All praises to Yahweh Bashem Yahushai, double honors to the apostles, the elders, and great millstone that taught us his word, and the bishops that taught us his word, these salutations, and the hopeful elect across the planet Earth, man. Thou know these days, we're coming to these end times, man. These evil days. All right, so you gotta keep your head on that swivel, man. You gotta be circumspect out here, man. Different demons is out here hopping on people, man. Lord willing, we're talking about keeping your head on that swivel, being circumspect at all times, then we'll get into that prophecy. But it's very important, man, that you be on the watch. When you're out here on your daily, when you're making moves out here, going to the grocery store, going to work, going to wherever, going to your woman's house, man. Just handle your business, do what you need to do, and get your ass back home, man. Don't be out here no bullshit. Right. The demons is out. All right.
I got precept. It's Ephesians 5:14 or 15. See then that you walk circumspectly, not as fools, but as wise.
Not as fools. You gotta be wise, man. Don't be foolish out here, man. Hanging around, lollygagging, hanging out in parking lots, whatever. Do what you need to do and get home. Be wise in this thing, man. You gotta move wisely. Think about your move, Keep your head on that swivel, man. There's demons out here, all right? Go ahead.
And circumspect breaks down to what? Circum is around, spec is look. They call glasses, another word for glasses is specs. So you gotta look around when you out and about. Don't be eyes glued to the phone, It says, see then that you walk circumspectly, not as fools, but as wise, redeeming the time because the days are evil.
Redeeming the time because the days are evil, man. We're living in these evil times, man. These terrorists, especially living in a big city like LA or New York, a lot of people out here are oppressed, for resources. It's only going to get worse. People are broke, they're hungry out here, so they're willing to do whatever. It's just going to get worse, man. So people talk about, your neighbor's going to bust up in your house and take your shit, man. People are going to rob you. People are waxing cold out here, man. These days are very evil. So you got to keep your head on that swivel at all times, man.
That's right. NLT. So be careful how you live. Don't live like fools, but like those who are wise. Make the most of every opportunity in these evil days.
That's right. Make the most of every opportunity, man. The most opportunity you have is coming back to this word, man. Coming to this truth. Following the law, statutes, and commandments of Yahweh Bashem Yahushai, and being on that watch. Coming back to your nationality, praying in that name. All right.
The scripture says these people love darkness rather than light. Remember, you're that light walking around. These people, they love darkness. They want to put your light out, man.
Yeah, because you have that truth, man. So these demons know you. So they're going to make moves on you. They're going to try to come after you. They're trying to get you out the spirit. But you got to stay in that spirit, man. It says, make the most of every opportunity in these evil days, man. Make the most of every opportunity to be wise. Stay in the spirit. Calling on that name, because these times, the evil times are coming, man. The time of Jacob's trouble, the hour of temptation we always speak about, it's just going to get worse and worse.
It's the book of 1 Thessalonians, chapter 5, verse 1. It says, but of the times and the seasons, brethren, ye have no need that I write unto you. And like the brothers going into, we know we're entering into dangerous times because we can see it. In the prophecies, in the news, what is going on. All right, and what it says in the scriptures, it says, man, it's going to be a time like no other. All right, a time where mighty men are going to cry bitterly in those days, man. And so, we have to stay in the spirit of Yahweh Bashem Yahushai. All right, and in everything that we do. All right, he's got to be the one that guides us. It says, for yourselves know perfectly that the day of the Lord shall cometh as a thief in the night.
Yeah, the day of the Lord's going to come like a thief in the night. It's going to catch everybody off guard out here, man. When it said peace and safety, that's when sudden destruction is going to come upon you, man. people are talking about that right now. But hey, one of the prophecies, wars, rumors of wars, you know, now there's a new war about to break out, or rumor of it, with India and China. So everybody's Pakistan, yeah, everybody's in that warlike spirit right now. All right? Go ahead.
It says, for when they shall say peace and safety, then sudden destruction cometh upon them, as they travail upon a woman with child, and they shall not escape.
Yeah, you're not going to escape it. So when you least expect it, it's going to feel like a woman with a child, man, and birth pains, you know? It's just going to be too grippy, you know? Go ahead.
But ye, brethren, are not in darkness, that the day should overtake you as a thief.
Yeah, ones in this truth, man, hopeful elect, man. They're not in darkness. They understand. You know, they're measuring the time diligently in itself. Let's get that in Ezra's 9. That First Peter first. But read that again.
Yeah, Con. It says, but ye, brethren, are not in the darkness, that the day should overtake you as a thief.
Yeah, because we got the prophecies. We understand the prophecies. The hopeful elect, man. The day's not going to take the men of the Lord like a thief in the night. Go ahead.
It says, ye are all the children of the light and the children of the day, and we are not of the night nor of darkness.
The children of the day, meaning we have this knowledge, wisdom, and understanding. We're not in darkness, like 2/3 of our people are in darkness, man. Go ahead.
Therefore let us not sleep as do others, but let us watch and be sober.
Watch and be sober. It goes back into being circumspect again, man. Being sober, understanding the times that we're in. You know, keep your head on that swivel, understanding these prophecies, and understanding how these demons work out here, man. And the Lord Al-Shai is on his way. Go ahead. Is that it?
Yeah.
1 Peter 5.
I got you, man. 1 Peter 5 and verses. You want me to start at 8?
I start 6 actually.
I got you, 6. It says, humble yourselves, therefore, under the mighty hand of Yahweh by Hashem Yahushai, that he may exalt you in due time.
Yeah, humble yourself, man. It's not the time to get proud these last days, man. Go ahead.
Casting all your care upon him, for he careth for you.
Cast all your cares, your anxieties, your doubts, your worries, you know. Hey, the Lord's got you in these end times, man. Cast all that upon Yahweh Hashem Yahushai, man.
Verse 8, be sober, be vigilant, because your adversary, the devil, as a roaring lion, walketh about, seeking whom he may devour.
Yeah, be sober, be vigilant, man. Be strong these last days, man. Be sober. Man, don't be caught up in every wind of doctrine out here, man. Stick to the basics. Stick to what you know. Stick to what you've learned, what the apostles taught. Because this devil is walking around like a roaring lion, man, trying to devour people, man. Setting brothers up, you know. You don't know what this devil has in store for you right now, man. But we have the name, we have Yahweh, Yahweh Shai, man. We got to cast your cares upon him, you know, and have that faith that he's going to get you through it, you know.
And the animals that always get preyed on is the ones that's never paying attention. They're eating, their focus is somewhere else. You know, they're not alert, and then the lion pounce on them.
That's right. You know, focus.
I got that in the NLT. It says, give all your worries and cares to the Most High, for he cares about you. Stay alert. Watch out for your great enemy, the devil. Now that's Esau Edom, and that's also spiritual demon Satan.
Yeah.
He prowls around like a roaring lion, looking for someone to devour. Stand firm against him and be strong in your faith. And it all comes down to faith, man. It literally comes down to faith. You know? That's how you fight off Satan. That's how you fight off the demons. Through your faith, man. The scripture speaks of the shield of faith. Stand firm against him and be strong in your faith. Remember that your brothers all over the world are going through the same kind of suffering you are.
Yeah,
So
man.
we're all, you know, dealing with the same trials, man. Same afflictions, man.
Yeah.
Same afflictions.
Similar temptations, man.
Same afflictions as the 2/3 are going through. But we're suffering through righteousness, man, for a purpose, you know, to be delivered,
Right. We're being chastised.
chastised, man, by the Heavenly Father. You know? The point was, is stay alert. Watch out for your enemy, the devil, you know, seeking you out, man. The spirit's created for vengeance out here. So the spirits hop on different people just to attack you, man.
Yeah.
Just to
We're in
get
the
you out of
times.
the spirit. Just to try you.
In the times like they try Yahweh Shai. They will say things to Yahweh Shai, tempting him.
Yep.
So the spirits is activated out here. They've been activated though. That's why the scripture says to walk in the spirit, and you'll be able to identify it in those moments. Because it's moments. It comes down to moments.
Yeah.
Demon hop on your fucking woman. It'll be a moment though, you know? So you gotta catch yourself in those moments. Be in the spirit, don't be so reactive. You know, it's chess, man.
That's right. That moment when you least expect it, you'll be in a good mood. You know, everything's going right. You'll be happy. And that's when that demon's gonna come for you right then and there to throw your spirit off.
Here comes some bullshit, throw you off your game. But when you recognize it, chill out. Don't be like fucking Draymond Green overdoing shit.
Yeah, man.
Chill out, man.
Satan
You gonna
win,
fuck up
you
the
know?
next game.
Yep.
And I believe this brother brought it out before in the spirit. A time to embrace it, a time to refrain. Even these people, they want to fuck with you. What's up, man? And, you know, don't fall for that shit. Keep your guard up with everybody. Fuck that.
Shouldn't be fucking with people, man.
Yeah, fuck that.
Don't fuck with people. Only
Don't
fuck
fall
with the
for
brothers,
that.
man.
Yeah.
Hey, a good movie to watch is that movie Legion. All right, I was watching a clip of that where that demon was on that old lady in the diner. All right, that's how these demons work. They hop on these different individuals, man. All right, you know, and again, like the brother said, they want to see your reaction towards it.
You gotta move over a little more. Slide over a little more.
Like the brother Zion was saying, man, these demons are trying to get a reaction out of you. Are trying to get you out of character.
Yeah, that's it. That's it.
Yeah, Denzel did a movie exactly about that. What's called Fallen. Different demons hopping on different people. You
It's a
know?
good watch.
That's a good movie. Yeah.
This is James 1, and I'm going to start at 2. It says, "My brethren, count it all joy."
Now we're gonna have to get somebody to read that. 'Cause you're not loud enough, brother. I'll read it for you. It's James. If a brother get it, you know, if you got it, get it.
James 1 and what?
1 and 2.
Here's James 1, chapter 2. My brethren, count it all joy when you fall into diverse temptations, knowing this, that the trying of your faith worketh patience. But let patience have her perfect work, that ye may be perfect and entire, wanting nothing.
Yeah, it's that test, man. You want to be happy when you pass that test. That's why I said, my brother counted all joy when you fall into diverse temptations, man. And that's going to make you stronger at the end of the day.
Yeah, it's a level up, man.
To level up.
Character development, all of that. You know, every good movie, every movie you watch, the main character goes through some type of trial,
Yeah.
you know, to further his strength that he's gonna need later on.
That's right. You know?
I got that in another translation.
So let me read that again.
Oh,
It
okay.
says, when you fall into diverse temptations, knowing this, that the trying of your faith worketh patience. So it's a reason too, man. Trying of your faith, man. When you get tempted, when you get tested, you know, that's gonna work patience. You're gonna get stronger. Like the brother said, it's gonna level you up.
That's right.
But let patience have her perfect work, that ye may be perfect and endure wanting nothing.
So we're being molded. We're being molded on how the Lord desires us to be.
That's right, man.
You know, it's like the potter, right? He's the one that's configuring the clay. You know? So you gotta let the Lord do what he do with you, man. And it's gonna come through adversity. It's gonna come through temptation. Okay?
And each brother's different.
Have your brothers ever did pottery in school?
Yeah.
I can't remember.
Like a workshop or something? When you want that curve, you got to dig in more into the pottery. So the Lord might carve out more of you, you know?
Yeah.
Like a big piece of you might get carved out through a trial, tribulation, you know?
Well,
And each brother's trial is different. And each brother's test is going to be different.
different
you know?
measures of faith, man. It's all good, man.
But yeah, read that in the NLT.
Oh,
verse
yeah.
3. It
Oh,
says, so you want to read it?
yeah. This is James chapter 1, verse 3. For ye know that when your faith is tested,
Now, you gotta read 2, bro, too.
gone, verse 2. It says, dear brothers and sisters, when troubles come your way, consider it an opportunity for great joy.
Yeah, so rejoice in your sufferings, man. What the scripture say, I can't remember word for word. Paul, he took pride, not pride, but he was happy.
Glorified tribulation.
Yeah, glorified in his tribulations, man.
It's verse 3.
Yeah, because it's an opportunity to show your faith.
Yeah.
Like, all right, I know it's a trial, but it's easier said than done.
Yeah.
I feel like
Something you have to work up to eventually through the Spirit,
And they got to that point. All the disciples, they got to that point, man.
Yeah.
The apostles, they're at that point right now. Certain one of us, certain ones of us, we're at that point. Some days it's like, dang,
It's like,
that's just being real in the flesh. It's like,
Some days it's just very overwhelming.
Yeah.
You
you
wanna
still
give
got to
up.
go to work. It might be something going on. You still got to go to work. You still got to deal with shit. Yeah, like you say, you're overwhelmed. You're overstimulated. It's like, God damn. But that's why we got prayer. That's why we got the book. That's why we got the brotherhood.
Temper is tested, You're set off the smallest little things set you off.
Yeah, patience, man.
That's what you have to learn. You gotta learn patience, man. Right?
It says, for you know that when your faith is tested, your endurance has a chance to grow.
Your endurance has a chance to grow, man. When your faith is tested, man. That's why you should take pride. Be happy, take joy, in that. Because your endurance is going to grow.
And you get a chance to apply the scriptures.
That's right. When you're working out, you're doing your little wind sprints, It's hard at that particular time, but you keep doing it because you're going to get stronger. When you lift weights, it's hard because you're going to get stronger. So you keep doing it. And eventually you will get stronger.
And like a athlete, a boxer, a basketball player, they're conditioning themselves, knowing that they got a fight coming up or a game coming up where they're gonna fourth quarter come, you're gonna need that extra gas.
Yeah.
Them championship rounds, you're gonna need that extra gas. So we gotta apply these scriptures, applying patience, applying faith, knowing that the real trial is coming, man.
Yeah.
Knowing that we're gonna need that spiritual conditioning in that day, man.
That's right.
We're gonna need it, man.
That's why you want to take that extra mile, You want to do that extra video. You want to come out every day. Well, not every day, but, come
Every
out
week.
every week.
Yeah.
Do your lessons, man. Go that extra mile. You always want to push the goalposts back,
Yeah, the scripture's
Strong.
going to exerting yourself.
Yeah.
Give it diligence, that's going into exerting yourself. Go ahead.
Hey, get Ecclesiastes 4:17. Yeah, right.
Oh, God, yeah.
But I finished that NLT.
Oh, okay. This is on verse 4 in the NLT. It says, so let it grow, for when your endurance is fully developed, you will be perfect and complete, needing nothing.
Yeah. So let it grow, man. Take the pain, take the pressure, put in the work. Like Kobe, man. You gotta put in the reps, put in them shots in, man.
Yeah,
Get
so
them
when-
reps in, man.
When it comes to the final moments of the game, in your mind, I put the work in. Hey, the shot either gonna go in or it's not.
Yeah, so let it grow. But when your endurance is fully developed, when you're at your peak, you'll be perfect and complete, needing nothing. You'll be ready to walk into Jacob's trouble, man, ready to deal with whatever, man.
You meant Ecclesiastes 9 and 10, right?
I bet it said Sirach 4 or
Oh,
something.
Sirach? Oh,
Start at 11. Start at 11 and go down.
Oh.
What are you going into, bro?
It's the fact that what this brother's saying is key into wisdom.
Oh,
Wisdom, wisdom.
yeah.
Okay, trying you.
Somebody read it, man.
Sirach chapter 4, verse 11. It says, wisdom exalted for children, and layeth hold of them that seek her.
You said 11?
Yeah, 4 and 11.
Start at 17, bro.
No, let it start from there. Let it start from 11.
Yeah,
This is wisdom.
yeah, wisdom exalted is going to exalt you.
Yeah.
And lay hold to them that seek her, man. So you seek after wisdom, and wisdom is going to, come unto you, man.
It says, he that loveth her, loveth life, and they that seek to her early shall be filled with joy.
Yeah, he that loveth wisdom, loveth life. You know? The fear of the Lord is knowledge, wisdom, and understanding, man. So you want that life. Okay?
He that holdeth her fast shall inherit glory, and wheresoever she entereth, the Lord will bless.
The Lord will bless you, man. Walk around with this wisdom, man. Grow, endure in this knowledge of this truth, this light.
The scripture says the desire of kingdom bringeth, the desire of wisdom bringeth to kingdom.
That's right. It said, whosoever she entereth, the Lord will bless, and we want to be blessed in these last days, man.
Yeah.
The Lord's going to bless you, make you walk around with knowledge, wisdom, and understanding.
And
Right?
in the book of Kings, that's one of the first things King Solomon had asked for, man. Wisdom on how to judge both the good and the evil of his people, man, how to rule. You know, and after that, you know, he was blessed with everything else.
That's right.
It says, they that serve her shall minister to the Holy One, and them that love her. The Lord doth love. Whoso giveth ear unto her shall judge the nations. And he that attendeth unto her shall dwell securely.
Yes. And whosoever give ear unto her shall judge the nations. Or say, he that endureth to the end shall rule the nations, man. Get that in Revelation.
Yeah, God. Reading it again, it says, whosoever giveth ear unto her shall judge the nations, and he that attendeth unto her shall dwell securely. Again, you know, we're going to be secure because we confide in wisdom of Yahweh Bashem, Yahweh Shai. All right, you know, the Lord is going to keep us in that path, man, safe. It says, if a man commit himself unto her, he shall inherit her, and his generation shall hold her in possession. All right, and committing yourself, you know, to this, man. All right, you know, and hey, your whole seed line will be blessed, your whole family. Verse 17, for at the first she will walk with him by crooked ways, and bring fear and dread upon him, and torment him with her discipline.
That's all those tests you need.
God.
Test you know, wisdom test you to see if you're gonna hold out or you're gonna buck up against it
Yeah.
and give out. You know,
It says crooked too. It's not just
Right.
a plain path where there's no obstacles.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
It's a crooked way. I mean,
That's
crooked
right.
path.
good ways is like those temptations.
Yeah.
You know, the things that you put in front of your face. That is so easy for you to give in. If you was in the world, you would have did that right away.
Right.
This is tested to see whether you're still in the world or not.
That's right. Or if that's what he means by overcoming. You know? So Revelation 2:26. He that overcometh and keepeth my works unto the end, to him will I give power over the nations. And he shall rule them with a rod of iron, as the vessels of a potter shall they be broken to shivers. Even I received of my Father, which I even those that overcome it, you know, all the crooked ways, all the tests, trials, and tribulations, the Lord's going to give you power over the nations, man. Just like we just read.
Yep.
Verse 15. Whosoever giveth ear unto her shall judge the nations, and he that attendeth unto her shall dwell securely, man. So we want to be secure, man. And we want salvation and be joint heirs of Yahweh Shai, you know, for the world to come, that new heaven and that new earth, you know.
Wisdom is the true understanding of these scriptures.
Yeah.
You know, bringing out the true word, you know, not wavering, you know, not seeking love and changing your doctrine to please men and stuff like that. You know.
Yeah, that's right. He also said that wisdom is not going to dwell in a malicious spirit, man, a malicious soul, man.
It's back at verse 17 again. It says, for at the first she will walk with him by crooked ways, and bring fear and dread upon him, and torment him with her discipline, until she may trust his soul and try him by her laws.
That's right, man.
Again, you know, this being a trial of our faith, man. Seeing whether we can overcome, whether we can hold on. This is Yahweh Bashem Yahushai proving to see whether our faith is genuine.
That's right. If you don't endure to the end, you're not fit for the kingdom. Right? Go ahead.
So verse 18. Then will she return the straight way unto him and comfort him and show him her secrets.
Yeah, the true comforter, man. You're not gonna get comfort in the world, man. You go back to the world, you're not gonna receive that comfort. The real comforter is the scriptures, man. It's truth.
Yeah.
The true understanding of it. The scriptures say, rest with us. That anxiety is overtaking you. And that insecurity is taking you, that fear is taking you. What?
At first, wisdom is walking with you, showing you little small things.
That's right.
And then after she try you, that's when she open up that gate to you and expose those deep, dark sayings that then you start eating meat.
You start eating meat.
Yeah.
That's how you start growing.
Right? Start growing.
And the trials get harder, man.
Right.
The demons are stronger.
Yeah.
But your endurance is getting stronger as well, so you'll be able to deal with it.
Yeah, I've been going through so much shit, but yesterday I was working, and this Jake got on the bus and shit. The bus just stopped at the corner where you stop to let this motherfucker shaking and jerking like he's fighting a demon.
Fighting a demon,
Fighting a demon, right? Hard. I'm talking about hard. And he came right in front of me, bro, just stood in front of me. So I started kicking his ass in the name of Yahweh Shem Yahushai, right? And then he called out the name Jesus, bro. And I was like, that's not the right name. I told him, I was like, rebuke that demon. Yahweh Shem Yahushai, right?
Yeah.
So it got so bad, he took his pants off. Luckily he had some clothes on. He took his pants off, he took his shirt off, threw that shit on the ground, and was just right at the edge of traffic.
Bugged out.
Bugged out. I'm talking about heavy, bro. Heavy. As if he was going to do something to me, but I just stood there like this devil, he can't get past this wall before his head's rolled
Right.
out on me.
But you also got to be circumspect in that day, man, in this times, man. You got these bug outs out here, these homeless people, man. You want to keep your eye on these guys, man.
Right.
These demons have devoured that guy.
Yeah. He just walked, after I kept telling him that, he just walked through traffic as it was going. He just walked through traffic to get away from me.
Shit. Hey, this
And
place.
he's naked.
Yeah, but still, hey, continue to see more of that, man. As this economy collapses, as people lose their jobs, layoffs continue, you're going to see more and more of these bug outs on the street, man. Hey, you gotta keep yourself circumspect.
Yeah.
Wise as a serpent, harmless as a dove, man. See what's going on around you, man. And always pray. The Lord will protect you. Have that hedge on you, And if something does happen to you, keep the faith always.
Yeah. So like that's the key thing, wherever it is that you're going, always send up a prayer before and after.
That's right.
All right, like the brother said, man, we're entering into evil times. And we got to have that connection between us and Yahweh Bashem Yahushai. Every brother has to have that individual connection.
That's right, man. Individual connection, man. Cast your burdens so that you can cast your burdens onto the Lord, man. Man, 'cause it's about to get bad. You said you got precept?
Yeah, I'm going to bring out this account in the book of Judges. Book of Judges, chapter 7, verse 5. It says, so he brought down the people onto the water, and the Lord said unto Gideon, everyone that lappeth of the water with his tongue, as a dog lappeth, him shalt thou set by himself. Likewise, everyone that bowed down upon his knees to drink. And the number of them that lapped, putting their hand to their mouth, were 300 men.
Right, this is dealing with being circumspect. Because you got enemies. So if you, like when you see a cat, a big cat, or a different animal drinking at a body of water, you see them drinking, but their eyes are up, man. They're alert. So this was the test. Go ahead.
It says, And the number of them that lapped, putting their hand to their mouth, were 300 men. But all the rest of the people bowed down upon their knees to drink water. And the Lord said unto Gideon, by the 300 men that lapped, I will save you, and deliver the Midianites into thy hand. And let all the other people go every man unto his place. So the people took victuals in their hand and their trumpets, and he sent all the rest of Israel, every man unto his tent. He tamed those 300 men. The host in Midian was beneath him in the valley. That was it. Right? You're supposed to be watchmen. Okay? Like they were going to war with the Midianites. All right? If you're, like you mentioned the animal,
Big
right?
cat, yeah.
Big cat, the water beast. They watch because they're in a hot zone, man. Any shit can happen. Anything
Predators,
happen
man.
in a blink of a second, man.
That could be from the land and from the water.
Right. So you always got to be watching, and we're in a war too. We're in a spiritual war. Okay, and we always, like it says, be sober, be vigilant. For your adversary, the devil, walketh about like a roaring lion, seeketh whom he may devour. We read that earlier, man. So we got to be sober. We got to be watching at all times, man. Okay? We're at war, and Satan's looking for any way to take us out, man.
Distract you, you know?
That's right.
Sometimes I'll catch myself scrolling too fucking much. I'm like, God damn, that shit would just suck you right in. You find something interesting, you know? You might want to dig a little deeper on the topic or something, and it might not have nothing to do with nothing. It might just be something you like as a man. You're like, God damn, you gotta put the fucking phone down. That's a part of it. It's smartphones, the fucking everything, man. Everything is a potential threat to your salvation.
Potential distraction. Everything is set up in society to distract you, throw you off guard, man.
So the fight is intensifying. We didn't have to worry about smartphones 15 years ago.
Hell no.
When we came to the truth, we didn't have to, that wasn't a battle. That wasn't a thing. There was no fucking TikTok, none of that shit.
Instagram.
Now look at it though.
Yeah.
Now you gotta put the fucking phone down. God damn. That's all done by design.
Yeah.
You know? Now Esau Edom knows everything about you through these phones. He know everything about you.
Everything about you.
Your notes you take, the pictures you take,
What you just bought.
what you buy, what you search on the web, what you into, what you're interested in.
It's crazy because it's like he knows exactly what's wrong with you and shit, bro.
He does.
If some shit happened to me, that shit come right up on the phone. I'm like, how the fuck they know this shit is
It's
happening
AI.
to me,
It's
bro?
AI, man.
Okay, I'm not speaking to nobody and saying, yo, I got a toothache and shit, you know?
Yeah.
And then that shit just comes up on the phone. You got a
Yeah.
toothache,
It's
then-
AI, man.
Well, It's like, what the fuck, they monitor my brain?
Yep.
What the fuck?
Yeah,
How the
I know.
fuck is they getting
It's an
in?
algorithm.
To know that I didn't search that though.
Somehow, some way you did.
I didn't search. I didn't even think about
Yeah, I
it.
knew it.
Think about it like
Somehow, some way you did.
I'm the same way, bro. See, I never even fucking typed this on my
Yeah.
phone. I don't fucking know.
Yeah, I didn't type that in and say I feel toothache. That shit just comes up.
Comes up. You go to the grocery store, you buy something, a certain type of brand name.
Mm-hmm.
Then all of a sudden you see that ad on your phone, on your TV. You've never seen that advertisement before.
It's a fucking war, man.
You know? That's right.
That's Esau just trying to have a, God complex. Trying to be like the Most High, trying to know everything about you.
Ultimately, that's why he wants to bring in that chip, that microchip.
Total control.
Total, complete control.
And it sucks because the phone really keeps us, locked in with where everything is going.
Yeah.
But amongst the real shit that you need to focus on is the bullshit.
There's a
It's
lot
like,
more.
damn.
There's a lot more
A lot
bullshit.
more bullshit. Like if I see some bullshit on my YouTube, on my TV, not on my phone, but on my TV, that's what's gonna be in the algorithm. It's like, dude, I can click on brothers' videos, but that's not what's gonna be pushed on my algorithm. It's like, what the hell?
Yeah. Instagram, you look at pictures.
You know what I'm saying? You can look at one picture.
Yeah.
Then all of them, it's like, come on,
And
man.
you can't get rid of it, bro.
Bro, I tried,
Me
bro.
too.
I tried, bro. It's
You
like,
can't get rid of that shit.
it's
bro.
like delete the app. You know what I mean? You can't. It's like, oh my gosh, man. You gotta pick an app, but you really gotta just delete the fucking apps, man. But then there's information on the apps. Why they wouldn't fit? I don't know, man.
How long you look at an image, you know?
Oh yeah.
If you look at it,
It'll tell you your
look
screen
at it
time.
for like 2 seconds and stuff. Now it's doing that, but you can see it and just scroll past it, keep scrolling, and then what you're interested in, you look at it. That's how they do trying to show the algorithm.
I think the only solution is deleting the apps.
Yeah.
I think I'm at that point, man.
Hey, they got smart TVs now.
That's every TV now.
So you watch something on your TV, you're on some type of algorithm based on what you watch. You know? Everything's connected to the internet. And that's all part of prophecy, you know? That knowledge shall be increased. Real quick,
Now, Daniel chapter 12 and 4. But thou, O Daniel, shut up the words and seal the book, even to the time of the end.
until the time of the end. So it's another prophecy that we know that we're in the time of the end. Since knowledge has been unsealed. Yahweh Shai has broken the seals of his book. And brothers across the planet Earth, you know, they know the truth now. They have the name, they have the wisdom and the understanding. You know,
Many shall run to and fro, and knowledge shall be increased.
and knowledge shall be increased. So these different apps, these algorithms, you know, internet, all this new technology, that's that knowledge being increased, man. Ultimately leading up to this digital age, you know, the dollarless society, you know, digital currency, which is going to go into that chip. So we're right here at the cusp. We're right here at that time, man. He's always going to push that microchip, man, that mark of the beast. And what is that? He wants to implant a chip in each and every one of us. You can buy or sell, at least you have the mark. And that's that hour of temptation. You know, you're going to be a complete outcast in society. Right? You're not going to be able to buy anything. You're not going to be able to sell anything unless you have that imprint, unless you have that mark, that incision. You know? So let's talk about a physical device that he wants to put in you. He's not talking about sin or whatever fuck. You know?
We're speaking about ads and stuff. My woman was telling me black, what is it called? What's that show? Black
I seen that show, Black Mirror.
Yeah,
They
she
put
was telling me.
a chip in the brain.
Yeah, and they had ads playing.
Yeah.
And the ad
Everybody
playing.
didn't even let me say it.
Sorry.
Damn. Damn, brother. Never mind. Shit.
She had to pay for each subscription. She had to pay for a new subscription, get rid of the ads. That's like today, bro. You play a fucking game or you download an app or some shit, and they give you, you want the ads removed, you gotta pay $4.99.
Yeah, man,
It
yeah.
wasn't like that 10 years ago, man.
Money
Yeah.
fucking grab, man.
I hate this society, man. It's even watching the fucking playoffs, it's nothing but fucking ad after ad after fucking ad. Like, goddamn.
On the jerseys
Yeah.
of Ford.
Hey, you gotta pay for ChatGPT now.
Yeah.
You gotta upgrade. They only give you a certain limit to use that shit.
Hey, you know,
I ain't paying for that shit. You pay for it?
subject to payments.
Yeah.
That's part of the prophecy too. Being
You wanna see what's
subject,
coming right here? Fucking devil, man.
being subject to these payments, man. You gotta pay for every damn thing. You even gotta pay for water.
Fuck that. Fuck.
You gotta pay for water. You gotta pay for seedless fucking fruit.
Sealy, yeah, GMO foods.
You can't really even think too deep about it because they get fucking pissed off.
You gotta pay for parking.
Pay for parking.
Even in your own apartment complex. You may not see it, but sometimes they'll be, you want $100 a month. Parking your spot.
Yeah, you're paying for your own sickness. You're paying for your own death. All these medications and shit. You know, the doctor wants to put you on. It's just death puts demons on you. You gotta pay for that. The Lord said He made medicines out of the earth, man. Why you gotta pay for something that's supposed to cure you and help you?
And they said the things, bro. They said the things that are free really running an experiment on you. You know?
Oh yeah, like tap water. You know?
So these fucking apps and shit, Instagram or TikTok, that shit is doing damage, man. I think I'm gonna delete all that shit, man. I think I'm there,
You're in
man.
your fucking,
It been like that sometimes.
Huh?
It been like that sometimes.
Hey,
I'm just
Take a detox from it, bro.
sick of it, man.
yeah. They tried to ban it, but it came right back. You know.
I like the good things of it,
yeah,
but the
a
bad
lot of
things kind of
information.
weigh out the good, man. It's not really that, you know. It's too much bullshit on it, man.
Yeah.
You know, before you know, you're thinking about box. Like, now I need some new box.
Hey, but
Or
follow
you
your
buying
set.
something new, like, goddamn.
Follow your set in great dignity.
Yeah. Alright.
You know, follow your set in great dignity. That's why all the bullshit is uplifted on these apps, TikTok, and society in general. You know, and follow your set in great dignity.
Oh, yup. Hey, like they had the fucking sperm race. I don't know you heard about that shit. Live sperm race.
That's insane, man.
That's stupid. That's folly right there. Foolishness.
It's fucking gay, too, man.
Yeah, like you said, there was some good stuff on it. A lot of good information was put out. But that's the reason why they tried to ban it. You know, back when it was owned by China, you know, they had an unregulated algorithm. You know, so a lot of information was coming out. You know, but then again, that's why America wanted to get rid of it. Because too much information was coming out. You know, especially about the C-19 and all that. Go ahead.
I got
some.
some. This is Ecclesiastes chapter 10, verse 6. Folly is set in great dignity, and the rich is sit in a low place. All right, and not what we see in this world. Folly is set in great dignity, and there's a lot of folly in this world. A lot of folly on these apps, man. You know, you got people that make YouTube channels just off folly, or going around pranking people, man.
Pranks.
You know, disturbing people's day and shit like that, man. Okay, that's number folly, number foolishness, man. Okay?
All those guys that go overseas and do that, they'll end up getting arrested. That Vitali guy, you know, went over there to China, I think. Started fucking with people over there, and now he's locked up.
You can't do that American shit
Yeah.
in other places, man.
Yeah, good for us. Your ass, man.
Good for us, Edomite ass.
Yeah. Not everything's a joke, man. You got this one guy went down over there, I think over there in the south, did a prank and ended up losing his life. That's what you get, man.
Damn.
You do
Yeah, it ain't funny now, huh?
Yeah. You know, all it takes is to fuck with one person that has nothing to lose or just had enough of people, man. Just, you're that guy, he releases all, he takes his anger out all out on him.
But you know, that's the Lord
Yeah.
leading you to your death, stealing your instruction. You went from a prank to standing before the heavenly host, man. How about that?
Yeah. Yep. Got anybody got 3 seconds?
Job 20 and 28, 27. The heavens shall reveal his iniquity, and the earth shall rise up against him. Just going into like internet, you know, how everything is coming out on the internet. And this is why Esau wants to ultimately get rid of the internet. Even though TikTok is full of a lot of folly, there's a lot of information still coming out about these devils and their New World Order plans.
Yeah.
People are breaking it down.
So his tongue shall fall upon himself. You know, you got people, these talebearers, you got these whistleblowers that are coming up, you know, and they're exposing the elites. They expose their plans. Like, what was his name? I think it was Aaron Russo. That we exposed the microchip, all the plans the elites have. You know, that's why they want to shut down the internet. Right?
It says, Job 20 and 27, the heavens shall reveal his iniquity, and the earth shall rise up against him. Yeah, you have common people on TikTok that are not even like into conspiracies, you know, going into the ports, they're going into information.
Yeah, it show you about live and direct. This is what the ports look like and all that.
Yeah.
This is, or like, you know,
Regular
this is what
people,
this
bro.
look like it, you know?
That's the good thing about TikTok.
You know, so
Yeah.
shit.
You get the real news on ground,
Real news.
journalism.
Yeah. Independent reporters.
Yeah.
That go out there and they get the real news.
Yeah,
Like you said, that's why they want to shut it down.
That's the benefit of it.
Mainly, they want to shut down this truth, man. The famine of the word, man. This is what's bringing down this place, man. This is truth. Anything else on that?
Nah, that's about it.
Got anything? Go ahead. That
I was gonna get Luke 21.
go on.
It's Luke 21. Luke 21 and 34. And take heed to yourselves, lest at any time your hearts be overcharged with surfeiting and drunkenness and cares of this life, so that that day come upon you unawares.
Yeah, you can look at those words too.
You want to look them up, Bob? You got
Oh
it?
yeah, I got you, bro. Got you.
Luke 21, 34.
These those days come upon you unawares, man. You're caught up with the affairs of this life. And you're caught up with the folly of this world, man.
Yeah.
Being pushed back into the world, man. And all that is really just a distraction.
All right, so the first word we have, you heard surfeiting. If I'm saying it right, it says
Surfeiting.
surfeiting. The giddiness and headache caused by drinking wine to excess.
Drinking wine to excess, being drunk. Literally being drunk out. Yeah, correct?
Then the next word is cares of this life.
Yeah, look up cares
Cares.
of this life. Look at that.
Being in that party spirit, you know? Cares of this life. Being overtaken by drunkenness, you know? As of the days of Noah.
What words did you look up?
Just surfeiting and you want me to look up overcharge?
Yeah.
Okay.
It says to weigh down.
Yeah, it says to overcharge, to weigh down, to burden.
Did you look up surfeiting?
Yeah, I did. There was let me read it again. Surfeiting. It says the giddiness and headache caused by drinking wine to excess.
Yeah, being that party spirit, that mirthful spirit,
Hungover.
messed up.
That shit is fucking whack.
Yeah, you got people like that, man. That's all they do is drink.
That's horrible, bro. I mean, we were talking every day too.
Yeah.
That's horrible, man.
Yeah, the cares of this life, it just says pertaining to life and the affairs of this life. That's it.
Affairs of
If you're,
this life.
if you're drinking every day, you're running from something. You're trying to get away from something, man. You know, we're not supposed to take comfort in these different vices, man. That's not supposed to be your go-to, man. You know, it's cool to have a drink every now and then, but every goddamn day, that's not moderation.
That's
You
the
know?
problem.
Say it again,
That's the problem.
that's a problem. You alcoholic at that point. Every day? How can you focus on anything?
Yeah.
How can you get up early the next day and go to work? Like, god damn. I guess that's a functioning alcoholic. I don't know.
I have a
Well, you
uncle
know,
like that, bro.
Exactly what it is.
Every
Functional
day,
alcohol.
drinking just to get drunk, and you can never
He
understand him.
can't achieve nothing.
Yeah, he never gets nothing done. He always loses his money.
Because he's not there.
Yeah, he's not there.
You live just to drink, well, you might as well die. Because that's where you're going to lead. It's going to lead to your death.
Yeah. I should say, when the wicked bear rule, the people mourn. A lot of these people have to turn to drugs and alcohol to make themselves feel better about themselves.
Yeah, so we're not supposed to be turning to that.
Not.
We're supposed to be turning to Yahweh Shem outside, man.
Yeah.
You know,
Cash.
not the bottle, man.
Bottle.
Ain't nothing but Satan in that goddamn bottle, man.
Literally.
You know? That's why they call it spirits. You know?
That's right.
And that's a part of the trap, too. That's a part of fucking Esau's trap out here, man. Yeah, drink this. Yeah, drink that. Yeah.
Yeah, it makes it seem cool and shit.
Yeah, drink that.
You know?
There's
Nah,
a liquor stores around every corner, man. Especially in Jake's
Jake's
neighborhood.
neighborhood,
That shit will dehydrate you, man. You know? What you have, that was it?
Yeah.
So we get Matthew 24:37.
No, hold on, bro. Let me read this, bro. It says, and take heed to yourselves, lest at any time your hearts be overcharged with suffering and drunkenness, right? That party spirit. You don't want to be in that spirit. You know, this ain't 10 years ago. This ain't 15, 20 years ago. It says, and drunkenness and cares of this life, so that that day come upon you unawares. And that's the thing that can take you out of the truth, too. The cares of this life.
That's what it's like.
You know, you so worried and stressed out about your everyday life and business that now you're neglecting the spirit. You know, you more focused on making money, or you on focused on keeping a roof over your head and all of this more than you are in the truth. And then you'll become unfruitful and unproductive spiritually, man. So that's what the Lord's talking about.
Right.
Speak about that in Matthew 13. The cares of this life choke the word. You know? Because you can't do both. You can't do both. It says, for as a snare shall it come on all them that dwell upon the face of the whole earth. Watch ye therefore and pray always, so that you may be accounted worthy to escape all these things that shall come to pass, and to stand before the Son of Man. So you gotta watch, pray always, man. Be on guard, be vigilant, like we're going into, be circumspect. Because Satan is fucking out here, man. And
Desiring your souls, man.
it's something as simply as distracting you, man.
Right.
You know?
That's the main way to pull you off the truth, man. It's the desire to go back into the world, man.
Yeah, and that's why even when you read the scriptures, it's good to read it from the actual Bible in your phone.
Yeah, bro, for sure.
Yeah, you can read on your phone, right?
Get an alert.
And you get distracted real quick, man. You know,
That's what happens, man. That's just the reality of it.
20 minutes go by, you figure, oh shit, I'm supposed to be reading Isaiah the 8th chapter.
I got some more brothers in that, man.
I also get that Matthew 24.
I get
Yeah,
that.
what? Matthew 24, what?
37. The days of Noah. Yeah, bring it to
Ephesians chapter 5 and verses 6 and verses 11 or 10. Finally, my brethren, be strong in the Lord and in the power of his might. Put on the whole armor of the Most High, that ye may be able to stand against the wiles of the devil.
Yeah, what's the whole armor of the Most High? It's knowledge, wisdom, understanding. It's truth, and ultimately faith. That's the only way you can combat this world, man. It's the only way you can really combat these demons out here. You know? Right?
For we wrestle not against flesh and blood, but against principalities, against powers.
That's right. That's our main battles. These demons out here, man. What?
Against the rulers of darkness of this world.
And yourself, man. You know? And yourself, man.
I needed this water. Water.
How much was it, bro?
Yeah, go ahead. Don't worry about it. It's fine.
Yeah, it's like the brother said, yourself. Sometimes you get caught up in yourself so much, you're not focused in the spirit.
It's you versus you, man.
Yeah. And it says, the rulers of, and against the rulers of darkness of this world, against spiritual wickedness in high places. So we at war, so constantly you gotta always have armor on. So you always gotta have this truth. You know, live in this truth, be about this truth. Always, 24/7, every second of the day.
Right. You gotta immerse yourself in this word, man, in this truth, man. So we're dealing with spiritual wickedness in high places, man. You know, we're dealing with these demons out here. We're dealing with these elites that can't sleep at night until they figure out a way to destroy us. Alright? And ultimately you're coming with that new world order at the end of the day. But as in the days of Noah, you know, our people are still in that party spirit, as always, man. Just like they were back then, just like they are today.
It's Philippians chapter 2 and verse 12. Wherefore, my beloved, as ye have always obeyed, not as in my presence only, but now much more in my absence, work out your own salvation with fear and trembling. So I'm backing into what that brother was just saying about what you're doing it when you're not around brothers, man. Pretty much in your own walk. You know, are you truly following this thing the best that you can? Are you applying these words? Are you living by them?
And there's always room for improvement, man.
Yeah,
You know? There's always room for improvement.
always, man. You know, it's always a thing about, you know, growth, you know, in this walk of ours, man.
And growth is very uncomfortable.
Yeah.
Alright? You can always do better, man. Spiritually, physically, you can do better with your health. You know? Better with your focus, better with your discipline. Always, man.
Yeah.
Let's
Hey.
have battle within yourself.
Yeah.
You know?
And that's what, man, we gotta take advantage of the time we got left, man.
Yeah, Con.
You know, because what's coming is not, it's not fucking, it's not gonna be easy, man. So the Lord's giving us this time. You know, we always say, hey, Jake, you know, the doors of mercy is still open, repent.
Yeah.
But for us that repent daily, that are in the truth, hey, man, we can get better with our health. You know, get better spiritually, man. You know, get deeper into the scriptures, man. You know?
That's right. It's a daily fight. You know? Battle within yourself. You have to look yourself in the mirror. That's
Yeah.
what it's going into. Your brothers ain't around. You're by yourself. But what are you doing? You know? You're fighting that inner demon. You're trying to improve every day.
Yeah.
You know? So it's always a battle. It's always a struggle, man.
That's that Mamba mentality right there. Just getting better with that 24, man.
Like you
24
said,
hours.
It ain't easy though. It ain't
Nah, it ain't because you're in the flesh. You
easy.
get tired.
That's that main demon, that flesh.
You know, you got fucking everyone's. I be feeling like I'm being pulled everywhere, man. You know,
Yeah, man.
5 different directions. Like, goddamn. You know, but you gotta fight through that shit, man. Being tired, I'm telling myself, being tired ain't an excuse. Cause we're all fucking tired. Who ain't tired?
Like saints will be worn out, you know? It's prophecy you're gonna be worn out inside.
Yeah.
Hey, but this is our rest, you know? The truth is our rest. We're working, we're fighting to get that true rest, man, that kingdom.
Right.
And
So
then
people say we labor to enter into that rest.
labor, man. That's why you gotta have that helmet as well as going into the armor. You gotta have that helmet of salvation constantly, man. That's the only real motivation we have, man. It's still being delivered, you know? It's a time that's never been before. So it's gonna get very bad, like the brother was saying, it's gonna get very bad, man. There's no recorded history that's gonna compare to what is coming up.
Right.
You know? You can get that in Joel. It's a time like no other, man. That's why you gotta prepare yourself every day, man. You gotta fight that. You gotta renew yourself daily.
And come down discipline, because every day you ain't gonna feel motivated.
Oh hell yeah.
You know what I mean? Shit, let's get real. Every day you ain't gonna feel like it. But fuck how you feel. You know? It's about what you gotta do.
Where discipline goes into a disciple. You know?
Yeah.
You can't be a disciple if you don't have that discipline.
Matthew chapter 24, verse 37. But as the days of Noah were, so shall also the coming of the Son of Man be.
Yeah, back in the days of Noah, it's gonna be like it is today, man.
For as in the days that were before the flood, they were eating and drinking, and marrying and giving in marriage, to the day that Noah entered into the ark.
That's from back then.
Oh, his name ain't Noe, bro.
Yeah, so
Someone
just like
called
today,
Noe.
like it's going into the surfing, man. Giving the cares of this life. It was the same way back then in the days of Noah, man. They're eating, drinking, marrying, giving into marriage until the day that Noah went into the ark. Until that raindrop started coming down, man. It had never rained before.
Yeah.
That was a day like no other.
Jake trying to dodge rain and shit.
You know?
Yeah, like how it says they were eating, drinking, giving in marriage. That's these people today.
Everyday
Partaking in all these pleasures. You know, you could get pleasure just from eating. You got all these you got ice cream shops, you got burger spots, pizza, you got chicken, you got all sorts of food that you could try to eat to fill up your belly, man.
Right. Like the spirit.
Right.
Yeah.
And that's what is portrayed here, though, you know, blood. Stuff your mouth.
Hey, that's one of the few pleasures you have in this flesh. You know? Have sex with a woman and to eat. You know?
Man, Jake ain't getting sex.
Hey,
That's why Jake bugged out, man. That's one of the reasons.
That's why it says, I think in Isaiah, it mentions the day when we afflict our soul. How do you afflict your soul? Through fasting.
Yeah.
When you refrain yourself from eating or drinking for a period of 24 hours. That's literally afflicting your soul.
You're keeping your flesh in check, man. You know, you're not letting the flesh run you, man.
That's right.
You know, like overeating, that's the flesh. You basically taking heat to the flesh. Because you ain't hungry.
That's right.
You just want to fucking eat.
Yeah.
Scarf something down your fucking mouth.
Especially if you've been home all day, ain't doing shit.
Like for what? I be having to tell my kids, nah, man. Nah, you say, man, chill out.
Yes, it's that taste buds, man, that flesh.
Then they put certain chemicals in the food to make you desire it more.
Yeah.
It's a real war out here, man. It's a real fucking war. The produce don't taste like shit.
You don't.
You don't even. You're supposed to smell all this fruit when you walk into the store. You're supposed to smell it before you walk in. You don't smell shit, man.
You don't smell shit. You got no seeds in it.
God damn.
You know, really, because they don't keep the land salmon. You know, so it's not gonna be as nutritious, and you know, as it should be.
This is fucking
It's
lab
also
food,
GMO.
man. Yeah.
You know, so it's not real food. But hey, you know, people find pleasure in eating, drinking, giving into marriage, going to clubs, dealing with these women out here.
Yeah.
They're not paying attention to what's going on. Just like back then in the days of Noah. You know, until Noah went to the ark and that rain started coming down. Just like the time of Jacob's trouble is going to be like day like no other. The time of Noah, that was a day like no other because it never rained before, man.
Yeah, the scriptures say, basically there's a time and place for everything. All right, the scriptures say the sword is sharpened, shall we then make mirth. We're not in a time of mirth, man. You know? We're not in a time of mirth, man. It's some serious deadly times, man. Any day now, the Lord could hit the switch.
Any day, any day.
You
The
know?
way Trump is moving. Hey, anything can happen, anytime. Man.
Anything, man. So we gotta be ready, man. That's physically too. Alright? Like the apostle said, and it kind of cut me, Apostle R, when he said, you might have to, you know, how do you word it, man? You might have to fight people.
Yeah. You might have to off them.
Still, beat up a nigga, take his shit.
Yeah, I forgot he worded it, but you need physical strength.
Yeah.
You need to be able to run. You need to be able to walk far distances, long distances, all of that, man.
And we're talking about spirits that want to kill you. You know, you're gonna be able to. You have to be able to fight that, like the brothers going into.
Fight somebody off of you.
Yeah.
All of that, man.
That's why it's important to get into some type of physical activity. You know, me speaking for myself personally, man, I always wanted to join, you know, Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu class. I always wanted to do that, or some type of cardio boxing, kickboxing class. But I never had the time to do it. You know, I try to get in the gym when I can, but you know, I'm trying to get back into the park. During 2020, I was in that park, and damn near every day doing them sprints. And we're trying to get back into that, man. So we're coming at that time when you know you have to get physical, man.
Yeah.
You may have to get physical. You know.
I had a dream like that years back. I was fleeing from this man, and the motherfucker ended up busting into my house, man. And I ended up having to strangle him to death.
Yeah. Yeah, just like
He
in
was
that.
tussling and shit, wrestling and shit.
Yeah, wrestling's very tiring.
Yeah.
Wrestling
He was
somebody,
exerting every
very
part of your
fucking.
body.
Yeah, it's very fucking tiring.
That takes conditioning, man.
Yup.
Physically demanding. Yeah.
First day of high school, when coach had me fucking do something called puke drill. You got like a 45-pound weight. You do some exercises around, and you really have us sprint all the way around the fucking track. Damn, I wanted to quit that day.
Wow, yeah.
Like, nah, I'm stuck in that bitch.
Hey, man.
And just wrestling someone for like what? Let's say there's 3 rounds, 2 minutes. That's like 6 minutes. That's very tiring, bro.
Oh yeah.
You know, you see even with UFC fighters.
Yeah.
You know, you see all you can tell, all right, he gassed out.
Yeah.
You know, he's tired. You know.
Boxers too.
Boxing too. That's another
Yeah.
very physically demanding sport, man.
You can see that with pretty much all sports. The only one you don't really see is with football, man. Because they're constantly getting breaks. You got the offense, you got the defense. They're constantly getting breaks.
That is true.
But basketball, you constantly run up and down that sport.
Same thing with soccer.
Soccer, you constantly running. Fighting, you constantly there. You see a dude start putting his hands down, he's tired. Mouth open, he's tired.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah. But with football, it's a certain positions. You have to train a certain way for that position.
Yeah.
But like an offensive lineman,
Yeah.
you know, you still got to have that explosive strength.
Yep.
You know, it's not endurance as much, but you got to train for a
you're
certain
strong,
position.
though, yeah.
Same thing with wrestling.
Yeah.
You don't train for wrestling like you would train for baseball.
Right.
But, you know.
And baseball's another one.
Yeah.
A lot of motherfuckers just standing out there in the field, man.
Well, hey, track, you got different like relay race, your marathon sprints. It's two different training regimens.
Yep.
So, like the scripture said, bodily, somebody grab that scripture. Bodily exercise profiteth little.
A little bit of profit.
Profits.
The reason you said profit little, because you can work out for years, stop working out for like 2 weeks.
Yeah.
Now,
All
the
of that
reason why he said
all that
profit,
should break down.
the reason why he said profit little, that's compared to godliness.
Yeah.
In comparison to the truth, wisdom, knowledge, understanding, it's little.
Yeah.
But we still here. We still got to function here. We still want to be able-bodied, man.
This is 1 Timothy 4:8. For bodily exercise profiteth little, but godliness is profitable unto all things.
Right, unto all things, man. That's what, in comparison to that, it's profit little. But it profits. Is that it?
But having promise of life that now is and of that which is to come. In the NOT it says, physical training is good, but training for godliness is much better.
Right, so what happens when you got both?
Man,
When you got both, you fucking unstoppable, man.
Yeah.
You got your how about some outside and you got a healthy body? Oh, man.
Do anything.
Yeah, I heard Elder Yashawamba mention how we gotta start looking at how the truth and health as one. All right, we gotta start looking at truth and health as one.
Because in reality, it is one.
It is one.
If you have this truth, you're gonna be doing the stuff that is good unto you.
Right.
All right,
Good
which is
also.
you're keeping your health good.
Right.
And the rest follows, man. That shows in your videos when you're studying in your lessons.
Hey,
All right, keeps you with that focus.
and eating healthier is harder than going to the gym.
Yeah.
You know?
yeah.
It's hard. The main thing is your diet, you know?
Shit.
Eating properly, man. That's the hardest fucking thing.
I've been watching Kobe Bryant, man. It was like a little documentary. I was a little kid. He was in New York, and he's watching people make hot dogs. They offered him one. I wish I could have some, but I can't. I want to die.
He was just watching it though.
Yeah, he was just.
He wanted it,
He
but
wanted it, but he knew nah. He said no. Sometimes myself, I gotta get better at saying no to myself, man. You know what I'm saying? Saying no to myself, man. That's where I'm at right now. Saying no to myself. Saying no to this flesh. Like Kobe right there with him. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I gotta say no, man. Because it's all one.
Yeah.
You know? If you eat better, then you're gonna be a better servant for the Lord. You know?
Hey.
If you eating sloppy, that's gonna show in your patterns. It's gonna show your production in the truth.
It says that in the scriptures, how to be a servant of Yahweh Shem Yahushai. It's about denying one's own self. All right, so like brothers and sisters, man, there are gonna be things that you're gonna have to deny.
You gotta tell your flesh, nah, man, I ain't eating that. Nope.
yeah,
Nope.
bro, like you
Because
said.
you know the end result of that.
Yeah.
It's not good.
Yeah.
Eating a fucking pizza, eating a burger. You know that shit ain't good. It's empty calories, man.
Burger.
And here it is myself. I can't listen to music that ain't got nothing to do with nothing. I can't watch a movie that ain't really got nothing to do with nothing. That's just how I am. I call that empty calorie music, empty calorie shit. But here it is. I can eat a burger, I can eat pizza. I can't do that, man. I gotta stop doing that, man.
Bro, and even when you eat bad, you feed certain demons like parasites.
Yeah.
Man, bro, bacteria. Man.
I got a precept. It says Sirach 30 and 15. Health and good estate of body are above all gold.
See? Health and good estate of body. So the truth and health is one. Let's come out of the Bible. Read it again.
Health and good estate of body are above all gold, and a strong body above infinite wealth.
You can have infinite wealth, but what if you're sick?
Like you got that fat ass rapper that need an oxygen tank.
Oh yeah.
You know, yeah, you got money and shit. Good all that. And you fat as a fucking walrus.
That dude gotta find another job, man, because you need breath control if you're a rapper. You cannot. How you ain't got the oxygen if you wearing an oxygen mask?
Yeah.
How are you a rapper? You must be a SoundCloud rapper. You must not be good if you're doing all that. And ain't nobody love you. Ain't nobody around you that love you, man.
Yeah.
If they love you, they'll tell your ass to stop fucking eating the bullshit, man. Go on a fucking diet. Fast. You know?
Yeah.
And that's the thing that America glorifies in, you know, is they try to shame people that body shame. They try to glorify being overweight.
Fat shaming.
Yeah. They're trying to glorify being overweight, man. There's nothing sweet about that, man.
Hey, remember they used to push that bitch Lizzo?
Yeah.
But what happened to Lizzo?
on the
That
line.
bitch started working out, man. That bitch said, you know what?
Yeah.
It ain't healthy for me, man.
Yeah.
Especially when you get up past the mid-30s,
Yeah.
your body really start feeling that shit, man. You know? So that, hey, kudos to that bitch
Yeah.
for getting your ass in the gym and putting that work in, man.
Yeah, but it shows you the devil want people fat because there's a drug, Ozempic, and it's getting rid of all that shit like in weeks, bro.
Getting rid of
That's
what?
not healthy though.
Wait, Ozempic.
Yeah, but black women, they're the main ones that want to
Overweight
push that,
fast,
you
bro.
know?
Yeah.
They're comfortable being overweight.
Yeah,
They
you
erected
saw-
up a new statue up there in New York of an overweight black woman, man.
Esau used Lizzo to push that spirit,
Yeah.
but now it's kind of backfiring on him because now that bitch is being an inspiration to these fat bitches to lose weight, to eat healthier, be better.
Same thing with
Okay.
Monique, you know?
Who?
Monique.
Oh yeah.
I think that's her name. What's her name?
Yeah, Monique, the comedian.
Yeah.
Yeah, she
She
lost
was
weight.
all fat, you know, was all proud, talking about skinny bitches this, skinny bitches that, and routine. Then she started losing weight, you know?
Because you eventually gonna have to, or it's either that or death. Which one? You gonna have to tell your flesh no? Hey, they said everything's hard, right? Going to the gym is hard. Hey, dealing with regret is hard. You know, choose your hard, man. Discipline is hard. Choose your hard, man. All right?
What Bruce Lee say? You know, choose a hard life than an easy one. Roughly paraphrasing.
Pray not for an easy life, but pray for the strength to endure difficulty. You know?
Verse 16, there is no riches above a sound body and no joy above the joy of the heart. That's right, man. So sound body is everything in this world, man. You know, just like we were saying, rich. You know, what's the point of having all this money? Like Steve Jobs when he was alive, man. You know, he's one of the richest men on the planet, and he ended up dying of cancer. You
You
know?
gotta go to 14, huh?
Oh, come. Back in Sirach 30 and 14. Better is the poor being sound and strong of constitution than a rich man that is afflicted in his body. Oh, yeah. That's the point, man. You can't enjoy them riches, man. If you're afflicted in your body, you're bedridden, about to die, man, in pain all the time, man. You know,
Yeah,
you
'cause
can't enjoy
eventually-
those riches.
Eventually the bullshit catch up to you. You can ignore in a car, you can ignore the
Gas.
no, what's the fucking shit that pop up?
Check engine.
Check engine.
What are those lights called, man?
Warning lights,
Warning lights, whatever the hell it's called.
ninja lights.
You can ignore these things all you want. Eventually that car gonna stop running.
Yeah.
If you ignore the oil, the engine, whatever it is, eventually that shit gonna start running. So it's the same thing with your body, or how much more with your body. You know, you gotta put the proper things into it to fuel it.
I watched this one health guru. He said, people change oils for their car, but they don't do it for their body. You know how you gotta try to do these cleanse.
Yeah, you have a fat motherfucker all into cars. He'll take real good care of his car,
Yeah.
but look at his body. You know?
I got a preset. This is Sirach chapter 38 and 4. The Lord hath created medicines out of the earth, and he that is wise will not abhor them.
Yeah, the Lord's created all types of medicines out of the earth, the herbs, man. If you're wise, you're gonna take heed to them, man. Instead of just going to the doctor and getting prescribed a pill, you know? So there's an herb for pretty much any type of ailment out there, man.
Hey,
He's all
that-
broken down with his books. You know?
There's a trend going on TikTok, Instagram. A lot of women are going into being apothecary. They're mixing all these herbs together. They're studying them. You know?
Dr. Sabi, when he was on the scene, man, they took him out. Why? Because he was curing all these people of these diseases, man, of AIDS and all that.
He won in the Supreme Court.
Yeah, he went up against the Supreme Court. Won. You know, curing people with, I think it was hemp oil,
AIDS, all types
of stuff, man. Naturally, man. So they had to take him out because that's a threat to big pharma. You know, this $1 billion industry, man. These medicines.
Hey,
keeping people sick.
The main thing he was gonna have you do is fast. You take herbs while you're fasting.
Yeah.
I think he mentioned you got to get out of America too.
That's a big. Hey man.
Come on, bro. You're trying to heal, and there's chemicals coming down on
Frequencies.
you. It's almost.
And a lot of temptation.
Yeah,
Fast food on every fucking corner.
Yeah.
Fast food everywhere.
Even signs like billboards and shit.
Fast food.
Yeah.
Yeah, billboards.
Yeah.
God damn.
Hey, the best place to get your herbs is Etsy. Because you got a lot of people in there that actually making it raw. They ferment the herb.
Or you can do it yourself.
Yeah, or you can do it yourself.
You got certain brothers at the
Yeah,
camp that do
yeah.
it. You know, you could all find that information online and experiment. All right, you know, this truth, you got to be your own doctors, like the brothers are going
That's
into.
facts, man.
All right, you can't just be going to the hospital for every little fucking thing. They're gonna give you something that will fucking give you side effects, fuck you up. That's why the apostles and our elders say that all the time, man. Look it up yourselves.
Cause that's all the doctors do.
Yeah.
They looking up some shit.
Yeah, it's an oath. They took an oath, Hippocratic oath.
Yeah.
You know, they're just here to treat you.
Yeah, you
They're
got
not gonna cure you.
Ask ChatGPT.
Yeah, ChatGPT.
If anything, they make the problems worse. I seen this video. This dude was like, man, when you got a canker inside of your body, it's really like a beautiful thing for the body to collect all the infection in one spot. But here comes a doctor. Let me cut it. Let me radiate it so it can go throughout your whole body.
I gotta.
That's why the Lord called him physician of no value, man.
1 Corinthians chapter 9, verse 24. Know ye not that they which run in a race run all, but one receiveth the prize? So run that ye may obtain. And every man that striveth for the mastery is temperate in all things.
So run. That means exert yourself. And be temperate in all things, man. You don't want to overdo it, man.
All things.
Even your job, don't over fucking do your job, man. You know? Don't overdo your woman, overdo your children. Overdo drinking.
Yeah.
Overdo fucking video gaming.
Or overdo working out.
Overdo what? Damn.
Oh, damn. I've been doing it.
Damn.
It's called a thing called overtraining, man.
Now you
I've been
just a fucking gym rat.
That will fuck you up, man. Overtraining, man. You feel like shit.
I feel exhausted beyond measure, bro.
Damn, how can you overtrain?
can
That's
overtrain,
crazy.
He at the gym for hours and hours and hours.
Nah, that's insane.
Just
Every 45 hours?
Yeah, man, that's insane to be in there longer than that.
Yeah, I believe some people that run, they call their runner's high. All right, when you experience that, you know, it's another thing in itself.
Oh, like when you run for hours?
Yeah, for hours and shit. Like that dude, David Goggins, yeah.
I don't know, that's a little too much, but hey, you know, don't overdo it though. Be temperate in all things.
Yeah.
This is what you want to overdo. You know,
Yeah.
even you can't overdo this too.
Yeah.
Because the scriptures say,
There's a balance, man.
how does it go, man?
Much reading? No. Much
Studying weariness of the flesh. Then it mentions honey.
Oh, yeah.
You will vomit.
There was a brother was reading Corinthians.
Yeah.
Oh, I
Hold
got
on.
something.
It says, and every man that striveth for the mastery is temperate in all things. Now they do it to obtain a corruptible crown, but we...
Right. Kobe put himself through the fucking most excruciating shit just for an NBA championship.
And then you gotta fucking do it again, you know.
Do it again.
Mayweather.
Like if you know, if you like the Celtics, you won one year and then next year you're fucking
Let's
trash.
not talk about the Celtics.
Yeah.
Hey, I think it's up to
Let them win that third game first, bro.
All that championship shit that you did last year don't matter. No one ain't thinking about what you did last year. Everyone's thinking what you're doing now.
Right, you got Mayweather. His whole thing was hard work, dedication, going in, going hard, man. Putting the time in. But it's for what? For a fucking belt? Title? For a title, man? Here it is. We're doing it for. Keep reading.
It says and every man says now they do it to obtain a corruptible crown, but we an incorruptible. I therefore so run, not as uncertainly, so fight I, not as one that beateth the air, but I keep under my body and bring it into subjection, lest that by any means, when I have preached to others, I myself should be a castaway.
Right. You don't want to do all this work and then eventually fall away, man. Be a castaway, man. You know? So we gotta lock in, really. We gotta lock in spiritually, physically, every way, diet, everything.
Sometimes you gotta tell yourself no, like you were saying.
I'm learning. I gotta
No,
tell myself no.
no.
I mean, of course I know that I'm a man, of course, but you know, I can eat better, man. You know, I can move my body. I need to move my body more, man. You know, that's just reality of it. You know.
Yeah, when you slip up, you know, you have to catch yourself slipping, man.
Yeah. You gotta be real with yourself.
This whole week, man, my diet was just off, man. This
Really
whole
not.
week. And sleeping in late, you know. Usually I would get up at 4 a.m., 5 a.m. Now I'm up at like, right before I have to go to work and shit.
David Goggins or what?
Yeah, brother was on it, getting up that early. God damn, bro.
I was
Working
on it
out-
for
working out
a
early?
full minute. Then you slip, not working out. I never got that good. Hell no.
Oh, you was just waking up so early for?
Just get up. I just get up.
God damn,
Drink
brother.
some coffee and shit, you know.
At 4 in the morning?
At 4, 5,
Oh,
4:35.
shit,
you know,
man.
I get
You're an
up.
old man.
I wish I had that type of.
I thought you was getting up that early to work out,
Oh,
bro.
hell no. I've never been a morning person like that, but, you know.
I
been
used
trying to force
I used to do
myself
that
to
shit,
do it,
bro.
Huh?
I used to do that when I was
Same.
a gym crazy guy.
You're
All
not
about
going to
the
gym no
gym.
more?
I've been working too much.
Fuck, man. See, life getting in the way and shit.
That's the main thing, man.
As you get older, life gets in the way and shit. It's like,
Yeah.
god damn, man.
Yeah.
You gotta find a way, man.
Yeah, something that trying to teach myself is to have time for yourself.
Yeah.
Self-care.
Have balance.
Balance.
You know, balance, because you know this world will have you unbalanced as shit when you dive in too much.
You're
You know.
a fucking rat race, man.
Yeah.
You
Hey,
get
yes.
home, you ain't even got strength to do it for you.
Yeah,
Yeah.
bro, I couldn't even work out. Like, the past couple weeks, I've been so tired. Like, I just go to bed.
And see, the thing is too, brothers, getting older too, man. You know, so your body's not able to bounce back as fast as it was when you was early 20s, mid 20s, man. You know, it's like damn, like you said, you waking up just enough time to get to work. It's like damn.
It's like you fall off, but you gotta get yourself back up again,
Yeah.
man. You know?
Damn, man.
Hey, Salaki, I just wanted to add, like brothers are saying, that be careful who you're giving your energy to. All right, like brothers are saying, don't overdo it in your work. All right, with these people. All right, hey man, you know, stay spiritually locked in.
Yeah, man. You don't have to overdo your job, man.
Yeah,
You know, go there. You know what you gotta do.
yeah,
Do what you gotta do. Once you got that fucking job, fuck that goddamn job.
yeah.
It's
You
all
ain't
right.
thinking about that shit.
That's right.
What motherfuckers be texting me and shit?
Nah.
Man, stop texting me, man. Stop texting me, man. I don't want to hear about this shit. I don't give a damn.
Jake
right.
like that. That's all about the whole life is surrounded by the job.
That's one tribe, Ock. That's one tribe. You know what tribe that is?
I'm not California. That's
I
all I'm
know.
around.
I'm saying everybody, ain't nobody like that but Issachar, man.
Yeah.
Issachar, they fucking start having withdrawals if they don't work, man.
Nah, but even then, like the brother's saying, man, there's politics involved and shit. All right, people make it like their fucking house, man. Their work, pretty
Yeah.
much. That's their second life.
Shit, a lot of people be at work
Yeah.
more than at home.
They have work husbands, work wives,
That's
fucking
crazy.
friends.
That's
You know, they make it a life of theirs.
It's a
You're
career.
supposed to get the fuck out of that, man. All right,
Yeah, we're
not walk the same way these people walk.
Yeah, we're not putting our fucking whole energy into working, man.
Yeah.
Into being the best slave we could be. Nah, man. Hell no.
Yeah, you got job parties and motherfuckers all want to show up and shit.
Oh,
Yeah.
man, that shit
Hey,
is
they
horrible.
mad when you don't show up, bro.
They'll be like, what are you doing? Like,
They get mad if you're not engaging with people all the time at work. They get mad at that. I done lost jobs due to me not being all in everybody's face, man.
Yeah.
Lost opportunities by that. It's like shit. I'm not fucking worldly, man.
Yeah, don't feed into that shit, but at the same time, hey, be cordial, man.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
You gotta play the game.
Good
Yeah.
morning. How you doing?
Yeah. How you doing, man?
Hey, my name is this. My name is
Yeah.
that. How was your weekend? Yeah, my shit was good.
You shoot the shit, but you can only shoot the shit so much. You know?
Galatians 6:9. Let us not be weary in well doing, for in due season we shall reap if we faint not.
Yeah, what's the well doing, man? It's work, man. It's truth.
Read
Get
that
worried.
NLT out.
So you can let this thing tire you out, man. To the point where you just throw it out. You know?
That's how we know we're at the end too, cause like shit is just it's overwhelming at times nowadays.
It's
It wasn't like this 20 years ago,
high
man.
pressure, bro.
I'm sure life was not like this, man. You know, you gotta fucking get all type of hustles and shit. You gotta get all type of shit going just to pay your fucking bills, man. That shit is
Subject to these payments,
shit is
man.
whack as fuck, man. Honestly.
Bro, I catch myself going into the freezer to catch a breath. Like, they got a freezer, I'll be like, so much pressure and shit.
Yeah.
Yeah, bro.
Damn.
Galatians 6 and ULT 9. So let us not get tired of doing what is good. At just the right time, we will reap a harvest of blessing if we don't give up.
What translation was that?
NLT.
NOT?
That brother calls it the new LT.
I don't know. I always
It's a NLT, out. But yeah, man, we don't want to read that again, out.
It says NLT, Galatians 6 and 9. So let us not get tired of doing what is good.
Right, don't get tired, man. Don't faint. That's why you gotta pray to Yahweh Shema Shah for strength, endurance. I have to pray to the Lord, give me the spirit to fight, man. You gotta fight. You know? You gotta fight, man. And the older you get, the more you gotta fight, man.
Yeah, Brother Gabar was correcting me on something at the job, and he said, code. He said when like in a fight, when you gotta do a drill faster, you don't start like throwing bullshit, like jabs and hooks and shit. You keep the technique. You know? So like if shit get hard, you still gotta maintain your integrity.
Oh, of course,
You
yeah.
still gotta carry yourself. Like you got the armor on.
Yeah, don't tap out, man. Keep going on that, huh? Yeah, finish. You're gonna be rewarded, man. You're gonna be rewarded for locking in.
It says, so let's not get tired of doing what is good. At just the right time, we will reap a harvest of blessing if we don't give up.
Yeah, we'll reap a harvest of blessing if you don't give up, man. And we don't entertain the idea of giving up. That's not it.
Hey, but it shows you is get to the point to where you're weary, to where you're like at the edge, but not to where you want to give up.
Yeah. We deal with a lot, man. You know, you're constantly having to deal with things, and you're constantly having to function in society, man. Deal with yourself, deal with your family. You know, it's a lot, man.
And then you gotta smile and maintain good character with people. Like nothing's happening.
That's easy though. Good character's easy, man. For me, at least. That ain't nothing. It's a matter of keeping everything fucking in proper perspective. You know, staying focused, man. Staying focused.
So Revelation 22:12. And behold, I come quickly, And my reward is with me to give every man according as his work shall be. So the Lord said he's coming quickly, man. You know? That's why, you know, he says he's going to come like a thief in the night. But to give him, and he says, and my reward is with me, man. Just like the brother said. So don't come get weary, tired, lazy this thing, man. Endure to the end, man. There's a reward. There is a reward for this work. At the end of the day, man. There is a reward for what you're doing. There is a reward for your deeds.
Yeah, bro.
It says to give every man according to his work shall be. Right? So you're not doing this in vain. You know? Ultimately, that salvation. You want that salvation. You want to get beamed up in that ship.
I got the same one. You got some, brother.
Got some?
Different sites.
Last year we did the prophecy.
Cool, man.
Yeah, second Ezra 9.
Okay.
Top.
Book of 2nd Ezra, chapter 9, and verse 1.
Whatever you got is.
It says, He answered me then and said, Measure thou the time diligently in itself.
Yeah, measure thou diligently in itself, man. You gotta be on that watch. You gotta be on that watch for the prophecy. So we just read, behold, the Lord is coming quickly.
For years.
So what? Time of the hour of temptation.
Yeah.
Time of Jacob's trouble, which we always go into, man. You know, out here every week, pushing that time of Jacob's trouble. And ultimately World War III, man, that nuclear destruction. You have to be on the lookout because all those things are coming quickly. Because Yahushua is going to be in the midst of that World War III, man.
You got like Pakistan, India going
India.
in conflict, and they're trying to United Nations, America trying to stop them from going to war because these two countries are two nuclear capable countries. They both got missiles. You know.
And we say I'm strong, man. I think China's in the mix of that as well, man.
Yeah, China is funding Pakistan.
Man, China's taking a bunch of land over there to India, and India's like, no, man, we want our land back. We're trying to get their land back from China, man. So yeah, man, the spirit of war is out there, man.
Been out there.
So you have to be on the lookout for these things. That's how you measure the time diligently in yourself. You know?
It says, Measure thou the time diligently in itself, and when thou seest part of the signs past, which I have told thee before, then shalt thou understand that it is the very same time wherein the highest will begin to visit the world which he made.
Right now, the Lord is visiting the world, man. Earthquakes, tempests, destruction, fires. We'll be on the lookout for more fires, man. We'll be on the lookout for more destruction. That big earthquake's about to hit, man. Nothing but earthquakes since the beginning of this year, man. Small little tremblers here and there, especially down there in Texas. Don't forget about the pestilence. Hepatitis A outbreak out here in LA. There's a measles outbreak down there in Texas, man.
Yeah.
So the pestilence is on the rise, you know?
It says,
That's the Lord visiting this place, man.
yeah.
Yeah, visiting this place with judgment.
Yep.
Bring all sorts of judgment. And it's gonna intensify. It's gonna get worse. You know, that time is coming where the Most High is gonna bring a judgment like he never done before upon you people and upon the world. You know?
Yeah.
We gotta be smart. We gotta be wise and take advantage of the time the Lord gave us, man. You know, health. Hey, Joseph, the Lord had Joseph preserve certain things. So it would be wise to have water on hand, have some non-perishable items on hand. You know what I mean? That's not what you're trusting in, but it would be wise to have it. Because the Lord gave us the insight on what's coming.
That's right.
Right? Wouldn't it be wise to have something?
Wise, you know?
You
Yeah.
got kids, you got
Yeah.
stock up on fucking diapers.
Yeah.
Look.
You know, different products you need. Because any day now, man. Any day now, this shit could overturn.
Yeah. Courts are slowing down, man.
Yeah, man.
Hey, bro, you know, I looked up how much percentage of
Speak up, raise your voice up like a man.
about like 60% of the containers are freeze containers, and they contain perishable fruits and vegetables and foods. a lot of these brands that are labeled like Kroger or store, they get it from China.
Yeah.
Fruits and vegetables. So a lot of people don't know. A lot of the containers are filled with food. You know, baby formula from China, avocados.
Everything, bro. Everything.
Everything, yeah.
Everything's imported here.
America's a consuming nation. Man. America doesn't produce nothing no more.
Yeah, man. Everything's imported.
Sure, there's a lot of jobs over there in China.
A lot.
More
cheap
proof,
labor and
more proof that this is Babylon the Great.
That's why Trump's putting tariffs on everything. He's trying to bring that business back to America. America's done.
That's what he said. That's what he said. Well, we know what it is. They're gonna lock this motherfucker down. It's basically like a siege.
Yeah.
Nothing
siege.
coming in, man.
Yeah.
It's a nationwide siege, man.
Yeah, spiritual Masada, man.
So,
Sun out, buns out.
Hey, it's that season, man.
Back in that season.
Yeah.
this is back a
And these
second.
people ain't ready. Look at these people, man.
Yeah.
They're not ready. They're not thinking that war is going to come to their doorstep.
Yeah.
They're not thinking like that.
Yeah, so we read it. As in the days of Noah.
Yeah.
We're about to go party, about to go drinking, about to go eating.
Yeah, it's Saturday. They probably day
Saturday.
drinking
Yeah.
or night drinking, whatever the fuck. They in that. That's the world is in that spirit, man. We're not in that spirit, man.
And somebody,
Of course, don't be fucking simple. We men, we like shit.
Yeah.
All right, ain't nothing wrong with brother getting a drink or something. Ain't nothing wrong with that. Ain't nothing wrong with getting no box or nothing like that. Like, come on now, don't be simple, man. Ain't nothing wrong with listening to fucking music. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Don't get simple. That's not what we saying.
Not overtaken by that.
Yeah, we're not. That's not what we wake up for, man.
Yeah.
All right, we understand this. The Lord's about to crash this fucking train, man.
Yeah, these people surround themselves in the bullshit, man. All right, just to hide away from this truth.
And they're sinning.
Yeah.
They're sinning. They're out here doing whatever the fuck they want. We ain't moving like that, man. You know what I'm saying? We out here moving with wisdom. You know what I mean? Got the mindset of getting better, man. You know? Hey, and we're getting better too. You gotta be patient, man. It's not an overnight thing. You know, people don't get fat overnight, so don't expect to get fit overnight. All right? One cheeseburger ain't gonna blow you up. Motherfucker had 1,000 cheeseburgers.
End up like Squidward when you find out the fucking vote.
Yeah, knowledge, work, and patience, man. We just read.
Back at 2nd Ezra 9:3. Therefore, when there shall be seen earthquakes and uproars of the people,
Earthquakes, uproars of the people. You know, Yahushua told us to be on the lookout for these things, man. Earthquakes all over the place. Earthquakes that we don't even know about. They got websites dedicated to earthquakes across the planet. Just look them up.
Yeah.
Earthquakes every day.
Oh yeah, I got an earthquake app. Yep.
These apps, uproars of the people, man. Recently had people, some college campus, the students that shut down one of the libraries out there, man.
No.
People are uproaring over these deportations,
oh, okay.
you know, with Issachar and all that. But really, you've been having uproars since that Arab Spring.
Yeah.
Going back a few
You
years.
remember
man.
that?
Yeah, it was wilding out over there, man.
Shit, you remember Occupy?
Occupy
Come
Wall
on now,
Street.
man. It's been like this, man.
Uproars of the people.
That was 2011, I believe.
Man.
Remember that?
Yeah.
That shit was a long time ago, man. Occupy LA. Occupy this. Occupy that. That bros don't remember that, huh?
You were at
I
school.
wearing the truth, huh?
I was
Damn.
at school. Shit.
I feel you.
I don't know what y'all talking about.
Huh?
I don't know what y'all talking about.
Hey, it's all good.
Yeah.
That brother know what I'm talking about.
Yeah. Occupy Wall Street, man.
We talk about protests, you know?
Kids couldn't find jobs, you know?
Well, what's coming ain't gonna be protests.
Yeah.
What we talking about, Scripture's going into ain't gonna be protest. It's gonna be violent, man. It's gonna be sedition. It's gonna be anarchy, man. Lawlessness. All right, you ain't gonna have no open shops and shit. This shit's gonna be broken through.
Yeah.
There ain't gonna be no peaceful protest. No, we're not talking about that. We're talking about fucking rioting, man. We're talking about desperate people, man. Millions of them. Millions of desperate people, man, moving at the same time. Getting violent.
Right.
Babies fucking without parents. Women without husbands, man.
We're not
All
gonna
right?
disregard their kings or the princes, meaning these different elected officials out here.
They ain't
These
gonna give a
governors,
fuck, man.
mayors. You know, they're not gonna listen to them. They're gonna bust up in their houses, man.
What Dr. J said. It's my life or your life. And I like breathing.
Tupac even said that. My life, I was born first. My life or your life.
You gotta say it right. You saying it wrong. I don't know what you're talking about.
Yeah, it's Tupac.
What song?
I was born first.
Oh, born first?
Yeah, yeah.
What'd he say?
It's my life or your life, and I was born first.
I don't know.
Yeah, bro, that song go hard.
I know Bomb. Come on now. I know Bomb first, but I don't know how he said it.
I got a piece of. So Ecclesiastes 3:1. To everything there is a season and a time to every purpose under the heaven. A time
Right,
to
the Lord has given us time to get ourselves together, man. Of course, spiritually, of course, brothers is doing that.
yeah.
But don't neglect that physical, man. Harper on that. Spirits on me on that, man. Don't forget about that physical, man. All right? Because we're going to need to move in that day, right? So you speak about pilgrims.
Yeah.
You want to move in that day, man. You got a family. You might have to carry somebody for a whole fucking 5 hours, man.
Yeah.
I took my son on a hike. Carry him on my back.
Oh,
20 pounds can weigh on you, man.
Yeah, bro.
No, but yeah, like brothers say, you can't be tired in that day. All right, that day, hey, you gotta be on the move. All right, what's next? What, hey, brothers are going into.
Nah, you are gonna be tired.
Yeah.
You mean can't be tired. You are gonna be tired.
Yeah.
You gotta
You remember the road?
get moving, man.
Yeah.
You remember the road when he had to drag the food and shit? He was tired, bro. He's
One
like,
thing that cut me this morning, I was listening to a lesson by Elder Damashi Pot, and he was saying, of course we believe the Lord going. In other words, he was saying, of course we believe the Lord going to be with us in that day, but you don't want to tempt the Lord in that way of, Lord going to take care of me. Preparing yourself physically for what's to come.
Yeah.
You know,
And
you
that-
don't want to tempt the Lord in that day, expecting the Lord to come through for you, but you ain't even coming through for your fucking self. He worded it differently, but that hit me like, oh snap.
God bless you.
That hit me, Shit, okay. I ain't trying to tempt the Lord at all.
It's true.
So I gotta get on my shit, man, cause goddamn.
yeah.
Cause I be thinking like, the Lord, Lord gonna take care of us. But man,
You gotta put your
you never know what the Lord gonna put you through,
You
man.
never know. Hey, we're experiencing that right now. Lord's putting brothers through hell, man.
Can your body go without food for a couple days, man? Without water for a couple days? I don't know if I'm at that point. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. Can you run miles? A couple miles like nothing? I don't know. I don't think I'm at that point.
Look, can you sprint? In case you got to get out of a situation really quick. Can you just take off for a couple yards?
What if you need to lift something up, something heavy?
Happy Mother's Day to your mother.
All right. Oh, I just got distracted. Beautiful ass woman. I just got distracted. Talking all softly and shit. Hey, man. That's just a beautiful woman, man.
Hey, but like the Apostle Paul said, man, within ourselves, man. Hey, don't know ye not that the temple of the Lord is within you?
Oh, grab it.
Yeah. Hey, cause like brothers going into, you can't be indifferent about your own estate. All right, where you're at. It's always about that next level.
Yeah, here it is. You come to Jake's house, it's all clean and shit. But what about your body, man? Your body gotta be the same way, man. They say your body is your resume. Woo! And I be getting cut, man.
That is cold, bro.
I be getting cut like a motherfucker throughout my days. I be like, God damn. When you look at my body, it probably, ain't no way I'm in the truth. You know what I mean? You want your body to reflect your how about Shema Shai, man. We supposed to be looking like gods out here, man.
Then again, we were brought down to the old state,
Definitely brought down.
So we say we're gonna get our leanness back.
Uh,
So some brothers are just big, That's part of the curse.
Yeah, you're right. But we should every day be taking at least a step forward to a better direction. At least a step forward every day. All right, let me cut out sugar. All right, let me cut out bread.
That shit hard.
Yeah, it is hard. That sugar and bread, boy.
I mean,
everything.
It's in everything.
man.
No, artificial sugar.
Yeah,
Added sugar.
it's in everything. But you know,
Natural sugar, like eating the fruit and shit like that.
Yeah. Like in
Yeah.
coconut.
Strawberry.
Yeah.
Just sugar, period, bro. I heard of Jake in the world trying to cut that shit off.
bro,
And me cut. Like,
it's hard to
damn.
cut off coffee, man. Shit. And you need coffee in this motherfucker. You know?
Yeah, you can, man.
Huh?
Yeah, you gotta have caffeine, man.
It's like, damn, man. But like, you can cut out bread. Maybe that's a step. Maybe not eat bread
All right.
or carbs. Have a low carb diet. Low carb diet. No fast food. How about that?
Yeah.
Tell yourself no.
Yeah, no eating
Oh,
out.
you know. Tell yourself nah, man. Nah, I could do something at home. Nah.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Let me not go out here and buy fucking In-N-Out or fucking let me not go to this Mediterranean spot. Fuck all that. Let me eat at home. You know what I'm saying?
That's why you start to understand why your parents always say we have food at home.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep. See, but they'll take you to McDonald's and shit like that. We ain't doing all that, man.
That just goes into, working, subsidies, payments, catching hell. It's like you come home from a long day's work, you ain't trying to cook
You
nothing.
ain't trying to cook. You ain't got the patience. You don't have an hour or two to fucking hook up something.
That's why you're supposed to have a wife at the house to cook,
Her,
man.
her tired ass don't want. Ain't trying to
She
do
gotta
it.
work.
She gotta work.
She gotta work.
Yeah.
She tired from dealing with the kids all goddamn day.
Shit.
So it's like
The fucked up world we live in.
man. It's like you gotta just choose how you want to lose in this motherfucker, man. That's why we need the Lord to come and get us, man.
Yep. So yeah, I was shot.
You know what I mean? We need fruits that we can pick off the tree and all of that, man.
Yeah,
We need a world like that.
Bro.
Hell yeah. Foods that two people can have to
You know what
carry.
I'm saying? A
A bundle
grape,
of grapes that two people have
plus
to
the
carry.
grapes gonna hold you down for the day. Like,
Bro, you want to have a good orange? Go just get it from a fucking tree. See how in your neighborhood.
there's a reason why them fruits take a long time to grow, man.
Yeah.
But you know, everything upside down. We suffer under this devil, but we still gotta make better decisions, man.
Yeah.
And learn how to be self-sufficient, man. That's what I've been learning. The Lord teaching me like how to make your own damn food, not wait on no woman. How to clean, not wait on no woman. Shit, how to take care of
I know how to,
something.
you're supposed to learn that shit as a child.
Yeah,
But you know,
like,
everybody grow up
but
different.
like if you got a woman and you waiting on her and she being a demon, like
Nah.
in that day,
I don't have a woman.
I'm just saying.
so-
Bro, come on, bro.
Damn.
I'm saying, like, if you got a righteous woman, man.
Yeah,
actual,
what you talking
actual
about? Yeah,
helpmate.
you ain't waiting on no woman to make nothing for you.
No,
out,
but
you know?
just learning how to be self-sufficient, because in that day, you don't know if you're gonna be with your wife or your kid. You know, you might have to do all that shit on your own. Just saying.
But you gotta speak from your perspective, huh?
Yeah, that is my perspective. Do it.
You ain't got a wife for kids, brother. What you talking about?
Just talking about being self-sufficient.
Yeah, I know.
Do it on your own.
Yeah.
That's it.
Yeah, that's just,
Okay. It's back to Ecclesiastes 3:2. It says, a time to be born and a time to die. A time to plant and a time to pluck up that which
we're
is
in
planted.
a time of the Lord plucking this place up. He planted this devil, now he about to uproot this motherfucker. And uproot, it's messy, man. When you uproot some shit, wow.
And not easy too.
Yeah.
Yeah, it takes a little time.
I remember doing that yard work as a teenager. God damn. I'll be in the heat like this, man. Out there, man. Picking up weeds and shit.
That shit
You
is
gotta
hard,
use
bro.
that. I think it's called a hoe. You gotta use that hoe to, chop down the weeds and all of that.
It says, a time to kill and a time to heal. A time to break down and a time to build up. It says a time.
Hey, the Lord building us up.
Yeah.
We're in the time of the Lord building us up right now, man.
It's a time when he was breaking us down, He's in the world, Now he's building us up. You know what I'm saying?
Building us up and preparing us for that day.
Yeah, that's why you ain't supposed to walk around with that woe is me spirit, man. That's all in the world when it's broken down, Like that Mark Lamont Hill getting all pissed off over the N-word and shit, man. The fuck
that shit's trash, man.
Trash. Hell, man.
Man, I don't give a fuck if somebody called me a nigger or a nigga. I laugh, man.
Lord is building us up, man. We're getting our heritage back, man. I'm worried about that shit, man.
I'll be a
Shit,
nigger
I'll be a
all
nigga
day.
and an Edomite.
Yeah, then an Edomite or a devil. You know what I mean?
Shit, you know what an Edomite is.
We know what nigger mean.
Yeah.
We know what nigga mean.
He tell Edomite, you're an Edomite. You don't know what that is.
I don't call him a devil, man.
Yeah, they hate devil. They hate devil.
They know they devils too, though. They know they hey, man. Just like Jake, them Edomites fucking know, man.
Yeah,
They know that they ain't shit, man. They gotta lie and cheat every moment of their life. They fucking know it, man.
Yeah, that hits them to their spirit.
They lack integrity. You can't be real, man. You can't come out and be like, yeah, we're evil, man. We're an evil race. We're the reason why everything's fucked up. You ain't gonna come out and say that.
Yeah.
Nah, you're gonna put the blame on us.
You gonna put the blame on humanity.
Oh, yeah.
Nah, man.
Too much people are.
It ain't humanity. It's you, man. You're the fucking problem, all right?
Yeah.
You're the problem, man.
Yeah, the scripture says, build a house upon house.
Yeah.
And look what you've done with your cities. That's why it says in Isaiah 14, don't let his, let me see if I can get that real quick.
Isaiah what?
14 and 21.
Oh, children.
Yeah, don't let children basically build cities, man.
Got it.
Go ahead.
Isaiah 14 and 21. Prepare slaughter for his children for the iniquity of their fathers.
Right, for the iniquity of your fathers. What you Edomites did to your forefathers did to you so-called Negroes, Latinos, Native Americans, man. You stole the Native Americans' land, Ishkar's land. You put the Northern Kingdom in slavery. You put the Southern Kingdom in slavery. All right, and a lot of you Edomites, your forefathers coming back.
Yeah.
You're not trying to admit that. You're trying, that was my forefathers. Well, you are your forefathers.
And you got that same spirit. Don't act like you don't have that same vicious ass spirit.
Right.
It's in you, man.
Go ahead.
Prepare slaughter for his children for the iniquity of their fathers, that they do not rise nor possess the land, nor fill the face of the world with cities.
Right. That's the point. That they do not rise nor possess the land. That's exactly what we see
Look
in
what
America,
happens.
man.
Yeah.
They create a concrete jungle. They create pollution ass city, man. Okay. You know, and the last part says inhabit cities, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
You want to
Fill
create
the face
digital
of the world with
currency,
cities.
Right.
you know? Create a digital currency. It's supposed to be use silver and gold, man. That's the currency you're supposed to use.
Yeah, you want to come with this paper money, man. That shit is bogus, man.
Yeah.
We live in a fucking, man.
Fucked
Man.
up world, man.
Man.
And they know they're devils, man.
Yeah.
You know? Call them a devil, that's going to resonate with their spirit. They know that.
They
Burn
know
down
it,
the
man.
whole city because you don't like Jake. Burn down that whole fucking city.
Let's make it a little simple for them. Take away the deep. Evil.
Yeah, well, yeah.
Call them evil, man.
Yeah.
You a bunch of evil people, man. Let an Edomite mess with me, man. Hey, y'all a bunch of evil people, man. All right, the earth will be better without you.
It is going to, you know?
Yeah.
You say shit like that to an Edomite, it'll fuck that whole day up, man. Because they know it's true. We can't run from it. All right, history is history, man. Give a fuck if we try to rewrite it. You still the devil.
That's right.
How'd you get this land? Through murder, through lying, through deceit. That's how you got the whole fucking world. You robbed everybody of their greatness. You try to attach yourself to it.
Yeah, when you came over here, you look at the Native Americans like, y'all wasting a lot of potential with the land. We could do a lot more with it.
Jake all simple and shit. Being friendly to the devil.
Yeah.
Giving them everything.
Showing them where they got the
around.
silver and shit.
Yeah. Show them the gold.
Jake's simple,
How
man.
to survive the winters and all that.
Yeah, it's simple, man. But
What
it was
do?
for the word of the Lord,
Yep.
you know.
Turn their backs on you and damn near wiped you out.
Man, it was to the mercy of the Lord that we weren't consumed. Cause they had the ability to wipe us out, but the Lord didn't let it happen.
Right. Well, but the Lord's going to wipe them out.
Yeah.
The only nation that has no resurrection of life, man.
You ain't gonna go back to your land.
You had God fighting tooth and nail to keep their land, man. Look, you barely see a guy that around that's obviously well known, you know.
They were not getting Gad bend the knee, and we they had to take the women and the children and kidnap them and burn the villages.
They pushed gas to these fucked up lands, the desert, man. Now they put them on reservations.
Reservations, yeah.
Crazy.
And if, let's say that reservation happens to be in an oil field, though, kiss that land goodbye.
They're gonna take the land from you, or they're
Take
gonna
that,
want to build a pipe through your land, and now you got to get out of there, man. Just like they do Jake in the ghettos in like the 50s to 60s when they were building these freeways, man. They'll do it right over where Jake is at, and force them to go somewhere else, man. A lot of people misplaced due to you fucking Edomites, man.
Yeah, like the Los Angeles Dodgers and shit.
That's a
The city
sad story.
The city wanted the Dodgers to come from Brooklyn over here. So they're the ones that forced all these people that live where the Dodgers that used to live where Dodger Stadium's at now. They're the ones that kicked them all out, man.
And who's the main fan of a Dodger?
Fucking Ishikar.
When they fucking displaced you, you Jakes, man. Going back to wherever that was happening. All over a fucking baseball team. Show you that they don't value your life at all, man.
Yup.
They don't value your life. They could give a damn.
Yeah, until this very day with the deportation.
Deportation.
Deportations, man.
Damn, and that's just going on, bro. I be seeing on TikTok.
Dudes that are actually civilians.
Yeah. People getting captured, man. I'm gonna use the word captured, all right? You being captured. You know? Damn, man. Yeah. See, that's the wrath of the Lord upon you tribes, man.
Actually, the U.S. citizens are getting caught up in that, man.
Well, watch when they come from Judah, man. Oh, that's when they come the hardest, man. That's when they gonna go the hardest, man.
Yeah.
They gonna go hard, man.
Trump's talking about he wants to reopen Alcatraz.
Yeah, man.
Who's really doing it? You can see got people over there on TikTok. Like he went up to construction work. What are you doing? Oh, we're remodeling Alcatraz. Or something.
They about to open that motherfucker. That's just gonna be a concentration camp.
Yep.
That's all the prison is. Concentration camp, man. Then let's not forget about the borders where they got children and men and women locked up. That goes without saying. You know, that's years. People waiting to go to court, years.
Okay, so that day is coming, man. You know, sparing none. Those that fear the Lord.
And that brother's car never came back, huh?
I'm gonna go check him.
They can take the water. Is that water?
Oh yeah, I got one.
Let me take that brother water, man. Shit, that brother sitting in a hot ass car, sitting in the AC.
It's back at Sirach 3 and verse 4. It says, a time to weep.
Ecclesiastes.
Oh, yeah, Salakia. Ecclesiastes 3 and 4. A time to weep and a time to laugh.
Yeah, a time to weep and a time to laugh, man. We're not in that time of laughing no more, man. 2/3 of our people, man. We just read it. It's time to know it. You know? They're in that mirth spirit, party spirit. The Lord's coming quickly, man.
Yep.
Right?
So it's about to be a lot of weeping soon. Jeremiah said he heard a voice of trembling and not of peace. You know?
Ain't no fucking peace here, man. How can you be peaceful when the devil's around?
Yeah.
You know, ain't no peace when the devil's around.
And now these Edomites are walking around looking to fucking Jake.
Hey, you see the spirit that Jake is in over that Jake that killed that cop, man.
Oh, yeah.
You see how Jake is that racism is
Kindling.
yeah, man. The Lord keeps that spirit alive, man.
Yeah. Like that one white woman that called the Jake boy the N-word. And she got like $1 million in GoFundMe money.
Yeah.
700,000.
But then they removed the GoFundMe for the Jake.
Yeah.
They removed it because Jake is like, all right, let's get a GoFundMe for him, and then
they
GoFundMe removed it, man.
Damn, man.
You see? See how racist this place is?
Yeah.
And how unfair it is, man?
There's no new thing under the sun. This is how these devils been feeling.
The whole time.
Yeah. And you talked about those schools, those Native American schools, man.
Boarding schools.
The boarding schools, man. That was a term they called it, cultural assimilation.
Yeah.
They had a full-on term to say to kill the Indian within you.
Kill the Indian, save the man.
Yeah, that's how they think of you. All right, so never forget, this motherfucker is the enemy.
It's a perpetual hatred, man. This is what you say, man. Hatred's never gonna go away.
Brother Good? Yeah, man. That's some bullshit right there, man. Here it is. The kid didn't make a payment on his car. They came to repossess it, and they reported it stolen.
Oh, the kid that got the...
Yeah.
Oh.
And then they want to say that he was running with a gun.
Okay.
You know, same old story.
Yeah.
He has a gun, and everybody started letting off on him. And then the dad, he said, man, fuck this shit. And he go run over a cop or whatever, and they say, oh, it's not the right cop, so the fuck what? So the fuck what?
Yeah.
All right? But that's the language that Jake got to speak with this devil.
Yeah.
Violence, man. You got to speak the devil's language, man. What's up with Jake, man? Y'all, you Jakes are weak, man. You supposed to get it popping with this fucking Edomite, man.
Yeah, man. Stop
They
holding
kill
it.
you every day. Why not kill them? See, we waiting on the Lord. That's why we here, you know? We're waiting on the Lord, man. But what's up with you niggas that move carnally out here, man? Get it fucking popping, man.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know, you hard rock ninjas
Yeah,
out
you
here, man.
niggas is hard on each other, man. You got them switches and all that, right?
Yeah.
Use them rightly.
You a whole demon, right? That's what they call themselves, right? You on demon time, right? Well, fucking be a demon to this fucking Edomite then. You know, hey, we're the spiritual men. We're gonna keep it spiritual. But you carnal niggas, get carnal, man.
Carnal with the right person.
Yeah, man.
It says,
They take your son, you take their son.
yep.
Yeah, man.
Shit, man. It's gonna eventually get there, man.
Yeah.
You know, it's just Jake's scared, man. You scared to lose your life when it comes to this devil, but you ain't scared to go up against your own brother, man. That's weak.
It's verse 4. A time to weep, and a time to laugh, a time to mourn, and a time to dance. That's pretty much it.
Just like on the purge, right? Well, the 12-hour purge. What Jake doing? Fucking having a purge party.
Yeah. You're the psycho killer in the midst of this shit. They all there having a street party.
Yeah.
Hey, they did
That was a message right there in the movie, man.
It's a good movie.
They did that in the book of Isaiah and in the book of Jeremiah. Before the Babylonians came in, Jeremiah was like, hey, y'all need mourn, put sackcloth on. Niggas brought the best oxen out, the best wine, and they went to a party. And the Lord said, this iniquity shall be purged by death alone.
You know, we're dancing spiritually, you know, to
we
this
spiritually.
new song, man.
Spiritually boogieing, man. Getting down. You know, but we understand that it's a solemn time, man. This ain't no fucking joke. What's coming ain't no freaking joke, man. It's either the Lord with you or he's not, man. Just because the Lord with you don't mean you ain't gonna go through shit.
Yeah.
Man, I've been through so much shit. And shit ain't even popped yet. Man, I've been through so much shit. How much more want to go down? God damn.
Precept. Go back to that second Ezra. Yeah. It's got precept.
Back in 2nd Ezra 9 and verse 3. Therefore, when there shall be seen earthquakes, uproars of the people in the world, when then shalt thou well understand that the Most High spake of those things from the days that were before thee, even from the beginning.
Yeah, so all this is the Most High script, man. This is the Most High's play, this is the Most High's movie. It's been written. We just have to go through it, man. We already know what's coming, you know? The Lord gave us that insight. We just have to walk through it, man. That's why you're not supposed to be afraid in this thing. Never fear, never doubt. For the Lord is your guide, man. No matter what you go through, the Most High is going to guide you through that, man. Yahweh Yahushai, and your angel, man.
verse 5, for like as all that is made in the world hath a beginning and an end, and the end is manifest.
Yeah, the end is manifest, man. You're seeing these things now, man. You're seeing the end. Increase of knowledge. You know, signs of heavens, blue moons, red moons, blue moons too. You know, chariot sighting, it's all over the planet. Prophecies coming to pass, man. The end is manifest. We're here, man.
Yeah.
Yeah, you got Nate talking about 20 to 30 years, man. I don't know if y'all seen that Apostle video. He played a clip where, once again, another interview, he asked him, you know, when do you think it's going to happen? He said between 20 and 30 years. Like it's 1995 or something. We ain't got no 20 to 30 years, man. I mean, Lord's will, you know, we got to say Lord's will. Lord's will, we don't have no 20 to 30 years, man. Goddamn. You know? Shit, let's be fucking in there fucking. Let's be in the 60s, man. I'll be in my 50s, like goddamn.
And that's the spirit he's on, though, because he's traveling all across the world.
He's on a world tour.
He wants to be here, man.
Yeah.
Really,
He got money, man.
he's expanding his network.
He want to spend his money.
Yeah.
We understand why you want to be here, nigga. But we don't want to be here, man.
Yeah.
We in the same spirit the apostles were in. Now you gonna restore the kingdom of Israel? You know, we don't want to fucking be here, man. That's insane for a man that's supposedly waiting on the Lord to say 20, 30 years, man.
You're not hasting your day.
In 2025, that's crazy. You want to watch your kids grow up. You want to send them off to college, huh? That's what it is.
Fuck
Yeah.
that.
Yeah, that's what Jake want. Jake want to grow old with his woman, man.
Become a billionaire, huh?
Yeah, fuck all of that, man.
First Hebrew
I
billionaire.
don't want my kids growing up here, man. It's sad enough to watch them grow up here, man. Shit is sad. You know?
20, 30 years from now, shit.
That's 2020, that's 2045, 2055, man.
We'll be in that digital age, man.
Oh, man, that's the
AI
new
robots,
order right
that's
there,
the new
bro.
world order. AI robots running around.
God damn. Your boss is a robot and shit.
Yeah, you ain't even got no job, man.
Yeah, you got the house.
You're on that UBI shit.
Fuck. 15-minute cities and shit.
15-minute cities.
Bro, I be getting the orders with the robot, and the robot be rushing me and shit.
What you mean?
The little robots and shit.
What you mean, though?
That should be rushing me like.
So you gotta explain it, bro. You
Like-
said you get orders from robots. You gotta
Yeah, I
explain
get
it.
the orders and I gotta put it in the robot machine
Word.
at work. But for like Uber, they have the
What?
they have the robots pick up the order,
Oh,
and the robots be so fucking impatient. As soon as it gets there, it wants its shit, like, and it doesn't stop.
That's
bro.
crazy that you gotta do that, bro. That's crazy.
Yeah, bro.
So it's gonna take the robot. The robot's gonna take the food to somebody.
Yeah, it drives to someone.
You're talking about those little robots that look like Star Wars drones?
On
Yeah.
the sidewalk.
Yeah, they're all over Hollywood, man.
Oh wow.
yeah, we got the way he with cars and shit too.
I've been seeing them shits, man. I had 2 of them behind me
So
yesterday.
yeah, way more.
That shit's crazy, bro.
So yeah, 30 years from now, all that's gonna be perfected. That AI shit, man. Come on, man. I got
Shit, 5 years from now. 5 years from now. Shit, next year that shit will be perfect.
self-driving cars, man. I never thought I'd see that.
First time I seen it is when I went to Arizona, man. A year and a half ago, man. Now they fucking everywhere. Now you got AI, you got fucking ChatGPT, you got all this shit.
Self-driving trucks and too.
Yeah.
Self-driving trucks. Trucking industry's gone. No more. Nobody's working. Please, man. We need to get out of here now, man. We
Pretty
gotta
soon
get
ain't
this
gonna
thing
be
now.
ain't gonna be all these cameras. It's gonna be fucking drones watching you, man.
Yeah.
Like visible, like right here. We ain't gonna be able to do this.
Yeah,
Shit. Once this is over, come on now. How much longer do you think that is?
that's right around the corner, man.
You know? Talking about for 20, 30 years.
Is that heat?
What it say?
Oh no, it's the cloud.
Huh?
It's the cloud.
What does that mean?
Something about on my data. Don't worry about it. It should still be on.
Are you still reading?
Oh no, I had a piece of it. You got something?
Yeah. Jeremiah 8 and 7. Yea, the storks In the heaven knoweth her appointed times, and the turtle, and the crane, and the swallow observe the time of their coming. But my people know not the judgment of the Lord. How do ye say, we are wise, and the law of the Lord is with us? Lo, certainly in vain made he it. The pen of the scribes is in vain. The wise men are ashamed. They are dismayed and taken. Lo, they have rejected the word of the Lord, and what wisdom is in them?
Now, you call yourself a man of the Lord. You're talking about the Lord not coming back for another 30 years or 1,000 years.
Crazy, bro. Rejecting the Lord, bro.
You're not a man of the Lord. Wait, remember, he's waiting on Christ.
Yeah, that's a key thing.
Christ, man. Hey, Christ might be coming 20, 30 years from now, but Yahweh Shai ain't. He's coming, Lord's will, sooner than that. He said he's going to avenge us speedily.
Behold, I come quickly.
He said once this gospel reach the whole
Oh, yeah.
four corners of the earth, then shall the end come. It's already there.
So, get that one movement to the gospel.
It's Hebrews chapter 13, and I'll start at 12. It says, Wherefore Yahweh Shai also, that he might sanctify the people with his own blood, suffered without the gate. Let us go therefore, let us go forth therefore unto him without the camp, bearing his reproach. For here we have no continuing city, but we seek one to come. All right, right here, like the brother's going into another 30 years, we're still going to be slaves. All right, under the so-called white man's system. All right, we're looking for that new heavens and that new earth. All right, that new governing body where Yahweh Shai and the elect, they reign. All right, fuck being here another 40 years.
Oh, God. And that man got to be in his 50s.
Yeah, like what are you thinking?
In his 50s talking like that. That's
You're going to be dead.
Yeah, you're going to be dead, dude.
And then transition to the next, like, what the fuck? That's how you know, hey, that's a false prophet right there.
Yeah, Jake want to see their grandchildren grow up.
Yeah.
We trying to do that on the other side, man.
Yeah.
You know? Who wants to work another 20, 30 years?
I don't fucking want to do that shit. I don't want to work tomorrow. I want to work Monday, bro.
Yeah, I gotta go to work tomorrow night, man.
Yeah.
I want to do that
Tired
shit.
of alarm shit, bro. Tired of waking up in the middle like, oh, it's 2 in the morning. I still got 2 hours left.
I don't even get sleep now no more, man.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I'd rather get sleep.
Yeah, you can't even sleep on this side, man. Like, shit, you gotta take chamomile, valerian root,
Yeah.
all this
What
shit.
root?
Valerian.
Valerian?
Valerian root.
That helps you sleep.
Yeah.
Hey,
Valerian,
one good thing Shapar put me on is magnesium.
That's in it, right?
Yeah.
It helps you sleep.
It helps
That's
you
good
sleep.
too.
Yep.
That sleeping, that should just come natural, man.
It should.
Sun rises up, sun sets, and then you get tired,
We're
man.
deficient of a lot of things, bro.
Yep.
A lot of
And we got these smartphones.
Yeah. Phone technologies,
sucks.
frequencies from your TV,
Yeah, your Wi-Fi.
cell phone, Wi-Fi, all that messes up your pattern, man.
Yeah.
Your natural pattern.
Yep.
I got some. Hey,
Oh, Matthew 24 and 13. But he that shall endure unto the end, the same shall be saved.
It's all about endurance, man.
And this gospel of the kingdom shall be preached in all the world for a witness unto all nations. And then shall the end come.
That has happened, man. That has happened. All it takes now is just the elect to wake up, man. This gospel has been pushed. How has it been pushed? Through the internet, man. So you don't have to hop on a plane and go to Africa, go to Italy, and all these other places to teach the word. No, you just upload it on the internet and let the Spirit do his job, man. That prophecy has come to pass, man. You know, the gospel has been preached across the 4 corners of the earth. So we're close, man. It could be another 30 years, man.
That's how we know the word has been effective throughout the world, because the internet's changed. Now you got all type of censorship. You know, the algorithms have changed. Like the truth they'll just pop up. You gotta go through all these camps just to get to a great millstone video. You know,
Eventually, they want to push the truth off the internet, man. Yeah, like 10 years ago, 15 years ago, there were no pictures of Yahweh Shai, man.
Nah.
Now you look up Yahweh Shai, it's all over the place.
If you type in Yah, Ha, the whole name gonna pop up. Yahweh Bashem outside.
Yeah.
You know, that show you that this thing is out, man. It's over.
It's old truth, man. Back when I was coming up, you know, the only first time I ever heard about Cesare Bozier was that Killer Priest album, man. When he brought that out, man.
That was back in the 90s, man.
Yeah. That Bible song, you know, basic instructions before leaving Earth. It's the only time you got to hear the truth. Now it's all over the place, man. So we're at the end.
Zephaniah chapter 1 verse 12. It shall come to pass at that time that I will search Jerusalem with candles and punish the men that are settled on their lees.
Right, the Lord's seeing who's real, who's not. Who's phony, the Lord exposes. You bring the light to something, you expose it. You know, and you got these men settled on their leads. They're comfortable, man. They're complacent here in Babylon the Great. When the Lord clearly tells us that this is not our rest. You know?
It says that say in their heart, the Lord will not do good, neither he will do evil. It's like when they saying, or in that one guy, yeah, Mr. Pecky Cuz,
This is pony peg.
right, saying that the Lord coming back for 1,000 years, and the Lord ain't get this guy between 30 to 40 years. You're
That's a
sitting
whole
on,
other fucking generation.
yeah. You're basically saying the Lord's not going to do good or evil. He's not going to return. He's not going to bring his judgment. You know? So what are you out teaching for then? If the Lord's not returning, this is another reason why we're out in the highways and byways. It says it in doing these lessons, because in Isaiah 62 and 6, give them no rest to make Jerusalem a praise on earth. So what's the point of going out? What's the point of going to different countries, Nate? Just saying the Lord ain't going to come back 30 to 40 years. We got to be hastening the day of the Lord, man.
That's right.
We got to be like that Simon,
And the age man.
Simon the age man, when he was in the temple, he was the priest. All right, seeking, eagerly desired to see the salvation of Israel, which was Yahweh Shah. We gotta be like that, man. In these times, man. We gotta eagerly desire to see the day of the Lord's return, man.
It's good to say that our redemption draws nigh, and our salvation is nearer than we believe.
Right, nearer than we believe. Right, nearer than 30 or 1,000 years, man.
That's craziness.
It's like, goddamn, you want Esau to rule over you for that long?
I don't even want to think about next year.
Right.
Let alone fucking 20, 30 years from now, man. What the hell I look like?
Yes.
When we was back in 2010, we wasn't thinking about 2025. Are you fucking crazy?
Hell no.
Yeah.
We was trying to get the fuck out of there then.
Yeah, I remember it. Downtown, like, yup, we hope this is the year, man.
Every year. What is this year? 2025, the hopeful year of our deliverance.
Alright, and downfall.
The judgment on destruction on Esau Edom.
Yup.
But it started with the hopeful year of our deliverance.
The
We're
hopeful
ready to
year.
get the fuck out of here, man, alright?
Yeah.
God damn, Jake, man.
Jake has no hope. They just
See?
got comfortable.
That's Jake rocking Jake back to sleep, man. That's what that is, man. Oh, Jake gonna hear that. Oh, 20, 30 years?
That's what Jake want to hear.
Yeah,
That's the smooth things.
That's the smooth
That's the
things.
smooth things that they want to hear, man.
Thinking you got more time than you have, man.
Yeah, you gotta be this thing like you have no time, man.
Yeah.
You know, you don't use the time that we have to do what you want to do. Use this time to get right with Yahweh Shai.
That's right.
Okay.
Yeah, that's what the Lord referred to his day of judgment as a thief in the night.
Get that one. You went Zechariah already. You mentioned the Zephaniah one or Zechariah one.
So if you know that a thief is coming, you're gonna constantly be looking, you're gonna be watching like any day he can come down, any day.
That's why the Lord said to be on your watch.
Yeah.
You don't know what hour he coming. You don't know when he coming.
Yeah, that's the reason why we don't know. There's a reason why the Lord only has where He knows that day. Yeah, the Son don't know, the angels don't know, the men don't know.
Oh, 14. Zephaniah 1 and 14.
Zephaniah chapter 1, verse 14. The great day of the Lord is near. It is near.
It's near. It's not far away.
Right.
It's near.
It's near. It's near.
Come on, man. 20 years is not near, man.
That's far, man. Shit, I'll be like, you 40, man.
You already had the apostle waiting for 40 years.
Not even 5 years, 20, 30.
Apostles,
God damn.
apostles, yeah, 40 years.
Apostle, I'm talking about Apostle Hard.
Yeah.
Apostle Hard been in the truth more than he ain't been in the truth. And you telling the man he got 20, 30 years to go? We all gonna be in the spirit world the way the world is going.
Yeah.
Scripture said the Lord on shorter days, no flesh will be saved. You know? We all gonna end up dying out here, man. We all gonna be falling sick. Cause we already not eating real food. What is 5 years, 10 years from now? Who the fuck knows what it's gonna be like, man? You probably won't even be able to go outside the house to get food. It's like prison. They eat some slop and that's that. God damn.
It says, the great day of the Lord is near. It is near. And hasteth greatly.
It hasteth greatly, man. It hasteth greatly. When you go into the word hasten, it means you hoping for something to happen sooner than later, man. You know? You hoping for it to happen now, man. Is it not written how long? How long? There's many scriptures saying how long.
That's all the prophets asked about. Will you now restore the kingdom?
Yeah. Oh Lord, what's
The
gonna be
main
the
question.
What's gonna be the signs that indicate you're coming? That's showing you where their mind is at.
Yeah.
You know?
And what would the angel tell Hezron? Pray for a few days.
Get
The
that
Lord-
scripture, all right?
The Lord wants to speed up the time.
Get that scripture. 2 Ezra 2 and 13. And then there's one in I think Sirach 36. I think it says shorten the time.
Let me finish this. It says, even the voice of the day of the Lord, the mighty men shall cry there bitterly.
Oh, that's all right.
Go ahead.
Oh, no, go ahead.
No, go ahead, bro.
Oh, okay. This is Sirach 36 and 8. It says, make the time short. Remember the covenant.
Come on, man. Make the time short, man.
Yeah.
Come on, man. That's the spirit that we're supposed to be in. Make the time short, Lord. Get us out of here. Go ahead.
It says, make the time short. Remember the covenant. And let them declare thy wonderful works.
That's the point.
Yeah.
Make the time short, man. Shorten the days. You know? The Lord spoke the parable of the unfortunate widow for a reason. We're supposed to be crying and sighing daily in the Lord's ear, man.
Right.
We ain't asking the Lord to come back 20, 30 years from now. We asking the Lord to come back now. Please bring to pass your word so we can get out of here. Because we know the mark got to be pushed before anything pop off. I mean, you know, before the nuke, this place is nuked, before the Lord return.
Yeah, he's ready. The end is manifest, man.
I got a little further down. This is verse 16. It says, reward them that wait for thee, and let thy prophets be found faithful. All right, there's a reward for those of us who wait. You know, again, hey, we don't know how long it is, but we know that it is soon. All right, and Yahweh Bashem Yahushua, he's a rewarder of them that diligently seek him.
Right, when you waiting on something, you're not
Oh, it might happen, it might not.
like if you
You're
say,
not like that.
say you wait on the bus, you're not, oh, the bus gonna come. Oh, the bus come in 3 hours, 4 hours.
No.
Yeah.
Man, you hoping that motherfucker come right now, man.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Even if it's 20 minutes
You
away.
know what I'm saying? You getting up, you looking down the street. I remember them days, man. I used to have to catch the bus to go to school.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know, you get up, you looking down the street like, God damn, come on, bus, where the bus at? You know when that motherfucker's late or not? That's how we are in spirit, waiting on the Lord. You know? We looking at the news, dang, all right. You know, we see this is happening, all right. Wars, rumors of wars, okay.
Yeah.
You know, we waiting for that next thing, that next crisis, whatever it be.
That's right.
That's why we were so excited in 2020, man. We ain't never seen nothing like that.
Never.
We ain't never
Yeah.
seen nothing like that.
First time the world got shut down.
That was amazing.
World's closed.
That was
World's
amazing.
You don't miss the bus. You think you're about to miss the bus, you're running after that motherfucker, right?
Oh,
Yeah.
man. Oh, man.
Hey, yeah, I remember this a few years ago. The Apostle Youngblood, he says, hey, the truth man is going in hyperdrive, and you better keep up with it. Pretty much, hey, don't miss it. Don't miss this train.
Even the apostles were saying that even though the left hand knowledge is increasing, knowledge on this side, the truth is increasing, man.
The spirits wild up, man.
Yeah.
Demons know we close. You know?
I got the second one.
Yeah, man. So read that again.
Con, yeah.
No. You know, read that.
Oh,
I
yeah,
got the
go
second one,
ahead.
yeah. Second Ezra, chapter 2 and 13. Go, and he shall receive. Pray for few days unto you, that they may be shortened.
Pray for few days unto you, that the days may be shortened, man. We're not praying for many days. We're praying for few days. You know. And when you go into the G and TD, it mentions pray that the time is reduced. Hey, we asking for our prison sentence to be lightened.
Yeah.
Shit, ladybug on you out. We asking for our time to be reduced.
Shit.
The scripture say that captive exile hasteneth to be loosed.
That's right. Yeah. Esau knows his time is short.
Yep.
You Jakes don't know that, man.
Right. Yeah, he on borrowed time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah. Come on,
They
man.
even got a doomsday clock. And the elites know that they're closer than that doomsday clock. They know that they run out of time.
They push it up forward a few weeks back, too.
I got one. It's Psalms 90 and 13. Return, O Lord, how long? And let it repent thee concerning thy servants. O satisfy us early with thy mercy, that we may rejoice and be glad all our days. We ask the Lord to satisfy us early with his mercy. What is his mercy? To come back and take us out of here, man. You know? How long? Lord, how long you going to allow us to be here in this wicked ass world? How long you going to allow this man Esau Edom to run up to be the demon that he is?
Defile the earth.
You know? We ready to get him. Man. Can't say it enough, man.
But hey,
I got
you know, and this manifest, we know we're there, man.
But we definitely have to go. The scripture said, the Lord said it. When you see all these things, know that it's near, even at the doors, man. We here, man.
Yeah.
That's right. So hey, man, all you 2/3, all you false prophets, you being wicked and not knowing, hey, that just makes more room for us, man. What's the paraphrase, you know? That just increases our chances of being the men of the Lord, man. So we like hearing that shit. All that bullshit's got pushed, man.
This is Proverbs chapter 10, verse 27. The fear of the Lord prolong your days, but the years of the wicked shall be shortened. We're in the years of the wicked prospering. We're in the years of the wicked ruling. But guess what? Yahweh Shem Yahushua has made his years of ruling shortened. Alright? But in his days that, the Lord has set a certain time for this place to go down. Certain bound for this man that he cannot pass.
Yeah.
Alright, it says in Revelation 20 that he was used for a little season. We're in that little season right now. Alright, and that's not 30 years from now, man. That could be this year, that could be next year, the year after that.
We're always thinking like that.
Yeah.
That our mindset never changes, man.
Our mindset should be hastening the day, fleeing from these times.
So I got precept. It said, Job 24. Knowest thou not this of old, since man was placed upon earth, that the triumphing of the wicked is short, and the joy of the hypocrite but for a moment, though his excellency mount up to the heavens, and his head reacheth up to the clouds, yet he shall perish forever like his own dung. They which have seen him shall say, where is he? He shall fly away as a dream, and shall not be found. Yea, he shall be chased away as a vision of the night.
Right,
Yeah.
Esau Edom is at a time, man. Time is no longer on his side. Time doesn't benefit him no more. All these old devils dropping dead. Hey, time, they don't know how much time they got. Time is on our side. The Lord, hey, get to shorten the days, man. Speeding the time up.
Yeah, on this scientists said that the axis of the world is spinning faster every day, bro. Every day.
Time is speeding up. These days are going by quick.
See, that goes into too how the Lord said you're able to read the skies and the weather and all of that, but you can't discern the times. Nate, you can't discern the times, man. You're talking about 20, 30 years. What? What is this, 1985? What is this, 1995? Nah, we about to get out of here. Lord's will, man, within the next couple years, man. Shit, man. God damn.
You asked for that in Matthew 24. There's Matthew chapter 24 and 22.
Start at 21.
And 21. It says, For then shall be great tribulation, such as was not seen since the beginning of the world.
All right, that ain't gonna happen 20, 30 years from now. That shit is around the corner, man.
All the pieces are in place.
The stage is set. It can happen this year. It can happen fucking this summer, man. Come on, man. You should want it to happen as soon as possible. ASAP. Go ahead.
For then shall be great tribulation, such as was not seen since the beginning of the world to this time, no, nor ever shall be. And except those days should be shortened, there should no flesh be saved.
All right. If the Lord don't get us out of here, we all gonna die.
But for the elect's sake, those days shall be shortened.
See? Those that's that same elect that's sighing and crying day and night to the Lord. And he said he's gonna avenge us speedily, man.
Yeah.
Those are his words, man. Get John 14. I like those shoes. Get John 14, man, because the Lord said he's gonna come back and get us, man. He ain't forgot about us, man. Start at the top.
Just John 14 and 1. Let
His
not
name ain't Jesus, alright?
Yep.
Get the fuck out of here with that shit. I can't wait till that is no longer said, man. I can't wait. I'm so sick of that fucking. Oh my God. Go ahead.
It says, Let not your heart be troubled. Ye that believe in the Lord, believe also in me. In my Father's house are many mansions. If it were not so, I would have told you.
Yes, we want that, man. We hasten for that, man. It says, my Father's house are many mansions. What he's talking about, man? There's different planets out here, man. Esau can't go to these planets.
No.
You know? Esau can't explore the galaxies, man. That's part of the reward, man. It's part of the gift of being an Israelite, man.
And you see how amazing Earth is. The Lord called it Eden, paradise. So how much more other planets?
more,
man?
Yeah,
man.
the planets well.
It's gonna take you a long time to explore Earth.
Oh man.
Yeah.
How much more the galaxy? We're gonna have eternity, bro.
I mean, we ain't got no but time.
Yeah, you're not gonna worry about it too.
Yeah.
Hey, boss, I gotta have a week. So
Yeah, man.
I want to request this
Sick
week,
days and
you know,
shit.
Yeah, man.
Hell no.
You
You
ain't
gotta-
really sick.
The Lord could give you a planet that's like made of gemstone,
Whatever you
crystal,
want, man.
Could be a new-
chrome,
new-
gold. If the whole planet is gold, you want
It could be a million other Earths.
Yeah,
Oh, you know, yeah.
Be a new thing every day, bro.
Bro, Esau looked in the telescope and seen a planet that looked like a diamond.
That nigga late, man.
He like,
Yeah, man.
I don't know.
Planet look just like Earth. You know, but beautiful, bigger. You know?
I remember Jake saying that in the kingdom of heavens would be boring.
How?
I remember that a long time ago. How is it
Oh,
gonna be
you gonna have more than one wife, virgins.
yeah.
You ain't gonna have to work. You gonna have invincible body. You gonna be perfectly righteous.
You have slaves.
How's that born?
Slaves?
You can't see a world past this.
Yeah.
You can't see a world past TikTok
Can't-
and
Social media.
PlayStation 5.
Can't see a
Yeah.
can't see a world past wickedness, man.
Yep.
Motherfuckers want chaos, man. Somebody sleeping with your wife, that's chaos. That's wickedness.
Kingdom of heaven, we're not gonna have to worry about that, man.
Jake wanna be sick and shit. Jake wanna age. We ain't gonna age, man.
Forever young.
Go ahead, sing your favorite song. Huh?
Forever young. I wanna be forever young.
That's our brother's favorite song, man.
Don't you wanna live forever?
Hey, shit,
Oh,
Esau
that's up, man.
wants to live forever.
Yeah.
He can't.
Yeah.
so long.
That's for us, man. All right.
That's-
That new covenant is for us.
These devils are gonna try to do everything in their power to make sure that we don't obtain that. There's nothing you can do. We're gonna obtain eternal life. We're gonna be the Lord's chosen people, man. We're gonna obtain the whole earth. We're gonna be able to explore these different galaxies, man.
And we eventually gonna get there, man. And the galaxies is constantly expanding too.
Yeah.
So say you explore this part, we gotta go over there and explore
Bro,
that.
there's a sun and a moon for each planet, bro.
Yeah.
That indicates why do we need a sun and a moon, right? The sun and moon, one of the purposes to give for signs and for seasons. We may be able to tell time, we may be able to keep the Sabbath. Oh, it's a new Sabbath. But you're in another galaxy, bro. But you know that's a new Sabbath because there's a sun and a moon there.
You're gonna be perfectly righteous. You ain't gonna make no mistake. You ain't gonna, oh no, I forgot. I slipped it. It's the Sabbath. You ain't gonna forget. Ain't no slipping. You're gonna be perfect, man.
Yeah, think about it too, bro. Like you said, the sun and the moon.
You good out?
Like the other planets have sun and moons. Those are like lights.
Yeah, lights.
Like a house that got lights.
Yeah.
You know, they're just waiting to be occupied, man.
Light, greater light for the day, lesser light for the night. Even on Earth, you have a certain, like in Alaska, there's a period of time where it stays daytime for a long time, man.
Oh yeah.
Then in the summer days, it stays daytime for, it can stay daytime for a whole day, I believe.
Yeah.
But when it gets to like winter time, it's dark, bro. You know, but you may have certain places where it just stays daytime all day, man. You know, however the Lord wants it. You have certain places that's gonna be super cold,
Isn't
super
that Alaska
icy.
like that?
Yeah. You have certain places that can be hot, nice weather. You know?
Yeah.
Shit, we're gonna be able to manipulate the elements. We can make it perfect weather. If it ain't,
I have all four seasons in front of my view. Walking out my palace.
I like
I
that.
see one side of my palace, it's
The
snowing.
north side, the north side.
Snowing, yeah, it's snowing north. The south side is very sunny. The east is very fall. The west side is in between, rain.
I want to live like in a rainforest, man. Without the
Yeah.
rain, though. Without the rain. Bunch of greenery, man. Invisible rain, man.
I want a palace in between mountains. It's like a crown.
Yeah.
That shit would be
You
good.
gotta do whatever you want, man.
Yeah.
We gotta get there first, though.
Yeah.
We gotta pass the mission first.
Yeah. That's right. Palace in the sky and shit. Star Wars shit.
Shit, we gonna have chariots too, man. You know? Go ahead.
Back at John 14 and 2. In my Father's house are many mansions. If it were not so, I would have told you.
Right?
I go to prepare a place for you.
Right?
And if I go and prepare a place for you, I will come again and receive you unto myself, that where I am, that there ye may also be.
Right, the Lord ain't forgot about us, man. He's gonna come and get us, man. But what do we have to do? Get Luke 18, 7. What do we have to do? Keep the faith. We gotta keep the faith, man. We gotta finish the mission. Hey, our side finished, right?
Yep.
We came, fulfilled everything that was written.
Yeah.
Paul finished. Hey, Paul back doing what he do.
Yeah. There's Luke 18 and you said 7? Yeah. Luke 18 and 7. And shall not the Lord avenge his own elect, which cry day and night unto him?
Right, IUIC ain't crying day and night to the Lord. Faggot ass Sakari ain't crying day and night to the Lord, man. You motherfuckers don't want the Lord to come back. Go ahead. Hey, but we are.
Yeah.
Alright? We're crying to Yahweh Shema Shai, man. Go ahead.
It says, and shall not the Lord avenge his own elect, which
Uh-huh.
cry day and night unto him, though he bear long with them?
Right?
I tell you that he will avenge them speedily.
Speedily, man. That ain't 20, 30 years from now, man. Lord's will. Because if it is, we still gotta wait. We still gotta, still gotta believe, still gotta endure.
Too much things happening for it to be that long.
Yeah.
You got so much war, rumors of war. Man, come on.
Yeah. And the technology too.
Hey, that Quran is here. Or you can't say that the technology isn't there yet, man. The technology
They don't
has
believe
been there.
that it's the mark. They don't believe it's the chip.
30 years, you probably have AI teachers.
Yeah.
And you already have that in Texas. You know that, right? You got AI teaching students. And they did a statistics, right? The students that are learning under AI are passing and doing way better than the ones that are learning by regular teachers.
The regular teachers gonna get fucking sick and tired of this new generation. You got a lot of teachers quitting, man.
Yeah. They ain't getting paid enough.
Yeah. And it's not worth the stress.
Yeah. To deal with these
Motherfuckers
kids.
don't know how to tie their shoes. They don't know how to do shit no more, man.
Yeah.
They don't have the willingness to learn.
And in this generation, you got to talk to them softly and shit.
Fuck all of that. Then you got the pronouns and all of that.
Yeah.
Nobody want to deal with that stupid shit.
Too much bullshit.
It's so bad they passed a law. The
You have to speak up, bro.
It got so bad the teachers, the government passed a law to beat the kids. The kids are not.
That's good. That's good.
That's how it should be, yeah.
That's how it was when I came up.
Yeah, me too.
I
Not-
my
not-
teacher spank me, man.
Not beat. Yeah, beat is the wrong word.
I mean, hit.
Yeah, give them a whooping, straighten them out, correct you, whatever it be.
correct.
Get that more speeding up the time.
Yep, that's what we're going into.
Yep. Time is going to speed up, so there's no denying. Okay, we're already what? In the middle? It's about to be the middle of the fifth.
We in the middle.
Already now.
We
We're
in
about to be in the sixth. You know, so fast. This time is going so fast, so you can't deny it because of the time itself. You know, time keeps going fast like this, 1,000 years before you know it. But it ain't 1,000 years.
Fuck no, man.
You know?
Fuck no.
But the time
We wouldn't be
speeding
woke if
up-
it was 1,000 years.
Yeah, the time speeding up is a sure sign. Okay.
Right.
Go ahead, finish that up. We're gonna wrap it up right now.
This is back at verse 8. I tell you that he will avenge them speedily. Nevertheless, when the Son of Man cometh, shall he find faith on the earth.
Right? So no matter how long it takes, we gotta keep that faith, man. Keep enduring, keep fighting, man. Use this time that Yahweh Shema Shai has given us. Use that time to build yourself up. You know, get your health together, all of that, man. All right, take full advantage of the time that the Lord has given us, man. All right.
Right. Let's back to that second Ezra's 21 debate.
Okay.
Close it out.
Come. Second Ezra 9 and
Verse 6. Verse 6.
9 and 6. Second Ezra 9 and 6. Even so, the times also of the highest have plain beginnings, in wonders and powerful works, and endings in effects and signs.
Next, signs, man. The signs are all over the place, man. This past Pesach, man, we had a blood moon. Pesach, man. The signs is out. It's beautiful, man.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It says, verse 7, and every one that shall be saved and shall be able to escape by his works and by faith whereby ye have believed.
Escape, yeah. These times that are coming, ultimately that new destruction by what? Their faith and their works. You know? We read Yahushua, he said, behold, I come quickly, and his reward is with me. Man. You know, he's going to reward you according to your works, man. So you got to come out here and do that work, man. You don't have to be no eloquent speaker or nothing like that. Hey, man, you just need your time and your effort, man. Put in that work. Go ahead.
Go on. It says, verse 8, they shall be preserved from the said perils, and shall see my salvation in my land, within my borders, for I have sanctified them for me from the beginning.
Preserve from the said perils, man. Look these leaves going down, man. Beautiful thing. Hey, yo, you know, we're in that time, you know? So, like I said, like we was talking about at the beginning, be circumspect out here. Look around, man. These days are evil. These days are coming up are evil, man. It's going to get much worse out here, man. All right? Look at any closing scripture.
It's 2 Timothy 4 and 7. I have fought a good fight. I have finished my course. I have kept the faith.
Kept the faith, fight the fight. Finish the course, man, because that's what it's all about. He that endureth unto the end, the same shall be saved, man.
Henceforth, there is laid up for me a crown of righteousness with the Lord. The righteous judge shall give me at that day and not to me only, but unto all them also that loved at his appearing.
That's right, an incorruptible crown, man. That's what we're fighting for, man. We don't care about the riches of this world, man. David and all them, he took that bag. He took that deal. That's why he's pushing Christ. That's why he's talking about the one coming back for another 30 years, 1,000 years, man. Because they took that earthly riches, man. We're not with that, man. Crown of righteousness, man.
That's right.
Yeah, with that, another week down. But it's all praise to Yahweh.
Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahushai, Ba'ashem, Rakatodash, Yahushai.
All praise to Yahweh, Yahushai, devil honors the apostles, elders, and bishops, great millstone that taught his word. Peace and salutations to the hopeful all across the planet Earth, man. Shalom.